This is Rock for Drops. I never took Rock for Drops. Guys, this is Rock for Drops. I never took Rock for Drops. I never took guys. This is Rock for Drops. I never took Rock for Drops. Guys, this is Rock for Drops. I never took Rock for Drops. I never took Rock for Drops.
Yo, dudes. Good morning, everyone. We are back. 2026, La Vuelta Espana. Let's get it on. Shaka Khan. We're in the pipe. 5x5. First rider just getting ready to depart here right away, guys. Really cool setup here. We're only doing a short TT today. I'm going to say I was chatting with a couple of cycling buddies this morning, and okay, let me just fix that up. We don't need that fixed there. So first rider has yet to go out. It's Uriarte for Kern Pharma, Equipo Kern Pharma, Pro Series team. First rider to go out. And guys, I think we're starting, I'm not sure if we're at the Palace or at the casino, but we're starting from inside the building itself. They have a ramp, a black ramp going down onto the course itself. What a spectacular location here. Dudes, let me rip into this right now. Okay, guys, we've been away, what was it, 12 days? 12 frickin' days. Craig's in the mix. Rail's back again from Poland. He's watching the Deutschland Tour. Yeah, dudes, there's so much racing going on right now. I watched a ton of it this week. The Renewey Tour's on. Deutschland Tour's on. We can take a quick look at that here. So right now, yeah, we got Espana, we got the Deutschland Tour, we got the Renewey Tour, the Lloyd's Tour of Britain Women, Lorena looking good as usual. But dudes, we're back for Vuelta Espana. Last Grand Tour of the year, last 3-week race of the year. Craig saying Vives won again in Tour of Britain. Ooh, okay. So I'll have to watch that sprint finish again. Lorena capable of putting out over 1,200 watts in her final sprint, which, guys, that's big. That's big power. Most dudes probably can't do that. Most dudes probably can't do that. So Lorena has got those wicked sprinter's legs. Take a look at the imagery. Take a look at some pictures. Take a look at some videos. And she is absolutely yoked. So yeah, Rails watching Deutschland. First rider underway. Uriarte is underway. We only have one checkpoint on course, guys. One intermediate. Looks like the intermediate's at about 5.6, 5.7 kilometers here. Dudes, welcome back. Colin here, Inside Cycling World. Thumbnails today, I'm going to give her a shout out. I will give her a shout out. Everyone say thank you to Joey Jojo. She still lurks in the Inside Cycling World universe, if you want to call it that. And she actually made me my thumbnails for La Vuelta, so she sent them to me, I think it was last Sunday or Monday. So thumbnails are never made by me, guys. If you see a really poor looking thumbnail, that's me. That's me. I'm not good at thumbnails because I don't really care. But Joey Jojo took care of them. So if you guys can say, thanks, Joey Jojo, I'd really appreciate it. Rail saying the weather in Germany is horrible. Eddie's back. Eddie, welcome back, dude. Final Grand Tour of the year. 36 days before the Tour of Langkawi. Eddie, I still got to figure out how I'm going to watch that. How are we going to watch that? Chris Hamilton underway for Team Picnic Post NL. Second rider on course right now. Dudes, so looks like we got about 180 riders here. We'll be going to go on at 1 minute intervals. So this may take a little bit, but because of the nature of the course, this TT is only 9.4 Ks long. What's really cool about this is if you like Formula One, if you like Monaco, You're going to know quite a bit of this route because they are on sections of the race course. I believe we go through the tunnel. I believe we go through the tunnel where they go underneath that casino or the hotel, whatever it is. We do go right along the harbor front, where people like myself like to hang out every summer on my yacht. Today's favorites today, guys, Josh Tarling, Tadej Pogacar, obviously, Stefan Kung, Wout, Ethan Hayter, Jay Vine, Bruno, Mads, Romeo. There's one to think about. Hayter, yeah, that's another big name. I will say, I think because it's such a short time trial, sometimes you might see some of the faster, not tier 1 sprinters, but some of the sprinters can really hang and put out huge watts in these shorter TTs. This might be a little bit too long for it, but you'll see it a lot at some of the other races where they'll have like a 4 or 5 kilometer long TT to start. Guys like Milan can win them. Or that kind of sprinter anyways. I think it might have happened at the Deutschland Tour. Might have. In fact, why don't we take a look at that? We're going to look at the Deutschland Tour right now. And I want to go back to stage 1 because they do have, look at this. They have a 2.6 kilometer, and actually it was Isaac Del Toro won that, but look at second place, Paul Magny, sprinter. Third place, Laurence Rex, not really a guy you'd expect a TT. Antonio Margado, another sprinter for UAE. Just, they kind of mix things up. You see these strong, fast men getting into the TT results. So, yeah, maybe this is a little bit too long for some of these guys to show up, but I've seen it happen before. So we'll see a couple of surprises there anyways in that top 10. What I'm going to do right now, guys, is just let me catch up here. Rest in peace to Finley Tarling, who was killed recently, I think within the last week. So younger brother of Josh Tarling, who rides for Ineos Grenadiers. Yeah, over at the Volta of Portugal, I guess a car got on course. It was actually a little white van, got onto the course somehow. Basically disregarded the warning signs and had a head-on collision. So very unfortunate. And actually, I saw another one here too recently, guys. Where was it? Was it Tennessee? A team was hit by a car. 2 of those riders were killed. I think 4 are in the hospital. A team out for trainer ride. Reel's talking about 2009 Tour of Monaco prologue. Cancellara, Contador, Wiggins, Cloden, Cadel Evans, Leipheimer, Kreuziger, Tony Martin, Nibali, Armstrong. There's hardly a straight road in the TT, so tight and twisty. Yeah, I mean, who does that favor? Tight and twisty, who does that favor? Does that favor faster, lighter guys? Maybe the big powerhouses are better able to accelerate out of the corners, drop more power more often than the lighter guys. I can guess you could look at that a couple of different ways. Dudes, yeah, some big moves too. I did want to talk about this, guys. We haven't done this for a while here. Jordan Jagat has been transferred to Lidl Trek. I thought that was really interesting. And this dude here, Tom Crabb, remember him? Yeah, dude, we were watching him earlier this year, just following the races. And yeah, maybe it was Ruta del Sol. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, he won a stage there. He won a stage at the Tour de Garde. And I was saying way back when, dude, you're going to be going World Tour. Now, he didn't go World Tour, but he's left Team Flanders Baloise, and he's over on another pro team, Pinarello Q36.5. So I think that's a big move for him, and I hope he got a big payday. I really hope this guy got a big payday. So he's moving there. David Stella, young dude, went from, I think they call it the Gen Z team for UAE Emirates, Team Emirates, now on the World Tour team. Oops, let's just do that again. David Stella, now on the World Tour team, was on the Conti team. So he was, it was called Gen Z 2026 team. He's 20 years old, and going over to the World Tour team next year. So UAE just stacking the deck, guys. Abel Balderstone, another big name. This guy was Kahu Rual. He has now gone to UAE as well. So, yeah. Dude, I think we watched him. Yeah, we saw him at Burgos, Tour de France. Catalonia earlier this year. The Algarve, we watched some of that. Boom. there we go, guys. So that's kind of like an update on a few of the riders out there. We're going to see lots more transfers. You guys have probably heard Fabio Jakobsen is now already a member of Team Visma Lease a Bike. 29 years old, still got sprint legs in him. Let's hope he gets it back on this new team. Eddie's saying, I like tight and twisty, just not with my cycling. More of a, I guess he's saying personal rider there. Rail's talking about a young dude yesterday out sprinting Paul Meunier. Maybe the new Cipollini, a guy named Alessio Magniotti. We're going to keep cruising on here, dudes. Yeah, dudes, it's been weird. 12 days off, lots of work. My life is just like flying right now, so I'm definitely in the pipe 5x5. You know my life, I came through kind of coming in for a 709er over the last few months, but dude, I'm locked in now. I am so freaking locked in, man. Work is smashing right now. Dude, it could get even crazier, busier for me, and I will be back. I will be back. Out of the doldrums. Rail, Primo's going to Lotto. Is that where he's going? I think I might have heard that. Yeah, I think I did hear that. Isaac Latour extended to 2031. I did hear that. Carapats, I did hear he was leaving EF. Oh, David Stella just won a stage at Avenir today. Yeah, he did. I saw that quickly there, dude. Stage 3. He just won that today. So he's going to be another superstar coming up. Dudes, intermediate checkpoint 1. We've only got one rider through. It's Uriarte, Diego Uriarte, going through the check at 6 minutes 58 seconds. So we're going to fly through this, guys. This is going to be like 10-minute efforts, 11-minute efforts. What do you guys think? Yeah, roughly. Coming up next, we have Leknison, Van Sevenant, Caden Groves. Lucas Hamilton's coming up soon. And we'll just keep rolling on with more World Tour action. I'm going to keep watching this over here to see some of the corners we're taking. I actually haven't seen the tunnel yet, so I got to keep paying close attention here. Some of these corners are exactly the Formula One track, especially where we go by the pool out front there by the harbor. Now, they are showing a section through a tunnel here, but maybe it's a pedestrian section alongside the driving section of the tunnel. It's a bike path. Chris Hamilton's in it right now. Dudes, let's do this. Okay, so we got this here. This is from La Vuelta's website itself, but I don't know. Hang on. So we'll come here. Route. What are they going to show us? Monaco. Live. So this is going to look just like Tour de France coverage. Same website, or same web design here. And it's not showing any riders on course, so we'll leave that alone. What I was going to show you is this. We could take a look at the 3D route here. Guys, this one's really fast, so hang on. Lock in. This is our course. I can't even slow it down, I don't think. Slower. Here. I'm going to go right back to the beginning, and we're going to start. That's our course today. You guys just soak that in. I'm going to read the chat here. I saw Eddie saying, I saw on social media fans from Portugal saying he doesn't surprise him the car able to overtake it because it's dangerous road for cyclists. Yeah, I think he was going the wrong way down the course, Eddie. And I think they said it was a tourist. I don't know if it was driving a little white van. It looked more like a construction van or something to me. It didn't look like a tourist car to me, but what do I know? I don't know. And it was a head-on crash. Julian retired. Did he officially retire? I heard it quickly, but I didn't see any official announcement. I just saw it on Facebook. Eddie, no, Dave, work has been like that song, Crazy Train lately. Jim from Vegas, keep an eye out for Bradley Wiggins' son, Ben. He is an exceptional time trial. Is he here? I didn't even know that. So, dudes, that's where we're at right now. That's our course. That is Monaco. I think we finish just outside the port of Hercules. We start at the casino. You can see it right there. So we do start at the casino itself. And they have like a little, they basically start inside the casino and they roll down the front steps of the casino. I mean, this is probably in James Bond movies. Yeah, it is right there. Wow, Casino Monte Carlo, right there. Unbelievable. So that's really cool, dudes. And yeah, dudes, I've been crazy busy. So got my properties. I inherited a bunch more properties in a town. So yesterday I went up there to meet them, kind of like the outgoing property manager. I'm the incoming property manager. And there's just a bunch of other stuff just simmering there waiting. I might be getting another license added on to my current license to handle commercial. So I think I'm going to do that right away. My boss said, my broker, he said, hey, Colin, go get your commercial license right now. So I'm like, yeah? He goes, oh, yeah. So I think we're going to be going into commercial property management as well. And it's all mine. Jim's looking for Jay Vine to put in a good effort today. Yep, he will. Jay will do really well here, as of course. Amarel's here. A lot of big names. Tarling, Poggy. Romeo, I like him. Ethan Hayter. Dude, there's a bunch of good names here. Rail's talking about there's also a youngster race. Oh, dude, I did see that as well. What was that race called? I just saw it pop up earlier. It actually popped up in the feed here. Okay, West Bohemia finished, but there was another one as well. Yeah, we'll find out that later. Yeah, so here's this tunnel section. Now, this doesn't look like the section through the Formula One race. But head-on passes here by the teams. It's another tunnel section. It's too narrow to be the Formula One section, but I'm not exactly sure where they are on course there because Tour Tracker doesn't track it very well. If you go to the live look here on Tour Tracker, it doesn't actually show us anything. We never get to see where they are. This is the one part where Tour Tracker kind of falls apart. Doesn't do the greatest job. I'm not sure. Maybe they're working on something there. I hope so. I would like to use Tour Tracker all the time for this. So it's still Uriarte fastest time, 6:58. Markel Balaki for EF, 0.3 of a second down. Then we have Darren Van Beckham, Hannes Wilsch, Ruben Thompson, Cesar Macias, and Chris Hamilton through. We've only got 7 riders through that checkpoint. First rider through to the finish, Diego Uriarte, of course, at 11 minutes, 51 seconds. Wow. That's a huge time gap there. Chris Hamilton finishes 42 seconds behind him. So, huge gap there already. Okay. Just reading here. Jay's back. Jay, welcome back. 1%er right here. Morning, everyone. Tony Kubaradu. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Tony is back. Dudes, I'm surprised we got some people here. We got 79 people lurking right now. Good stuff. As for predictions from Rail, will Almeida be third or Jay Vine? Poggy will most likely nurture them both and act as their mother. Yeah, he will guide them. Skelmos fourth. So I guess you're going overall here, Rail. Jay Vine is like Ciccone, the best GC rider to never race GC. Yeah, probably. I think he won the King of the Mountains jersey last year, guys, because I did do all of the Vuelta last year. So this is the second time I've done full coverage of La Vuelta. And I'm pretty sure that Jay Vine won King of the Mountains last year. I'm pretty sure he did. Is that right, guys? Yeah, we'll look at that in a second. I'm sure one of you guys watched it last year. Yeah, Craig, I hear what you're saying, bro. Craig's saying I got to get myself one of these TT helmets. Women would be all over me. Oh, yeah, could you imagine walking around and pulling up to the 7-Eleven with a TT helmet on, fully TT'd? Yeah, dude, they'd be throwing Slurpees at you. Yeah, Monaco is independent from France. Yeah, it is quite twisty and turny here. I'm watching Caden Gross here. Pretty easy to overcook the corners, you guys. Very easy to overcook the corners. This is Balaki here as well. Oh, wow, this is so cool. Dude, where they got them racing through? Like, they might have just cut through the courtyard of another building there. Onto cobblestone sections quickly. Tony saying he thinks it's between Wout and Hayter. Yeah, guys, very technical course. The kind of course you got to watch out for. Like, you really need to watch out. GC guys really need to watch out today. So I know everyone's going to be like, oh, Poggy's going to win for sure. Poggy may race a little bit safer today, knowing that one little screw up and you could smash your face into a curb. In fact, guys, was it at the tour? Yeah, at the tour, guys, on TT, individual TT, Poggy was had his back tire off the ground. You guys have all seen it. I talked about it. Had his back tire off the ground on that same corner that I think that's the corner that Gall crashed out on. So he was basically locking up his brakes so hard, his momentum was carrying him forward. He could have went down. He could have easily went down just by pushing that little bit too hard. So I think they might take a chill today, some of these guys. Rails guessing that Beloki will go to Ineos. Artem Schmidt may go away from Ineos. Yeah, maybe they just do a swap. He's thinking maybe a swap between EF and Ineos, Beloki for Artem Schmidt. Okay, Rails got it. Yes, J1, J-Vine won the KOM last year and 2 years ago. I think he almost came very close to winning the TT last year as well. Why don't we take a look at J-Vine's stats? Here he is. Guys, I remember doing this last year, and yeah, he was like the man of the hour last year at the Vuelta. So yeah, he was first in the mountains classification. Remember, J-Vine is kind of a TT specialist, but he won the mountains classification. 9th in the points, 30th overall. Now here on stage 18 last year, he was second in the individual time trial, 12.2 kilometers. So this kind of length is his thing. This is his jam, baby. This is his jam. This is his bag. The only guy that beat him was Filippo Ganna by it looks like 9/10 of a second. João Almeida was third. Amaral, Oliveira, Stefan Kung, Alex Sagart's up there. Dan Uhl. Jonas. Remember, Jonas won this race last year. So he got second on the time trial. Stage 10, 1. Stage 6, 1. And they won the team time trial. That team time trial was just a complete gong fest last year with protesters all over the course. Yeah, it was really crazy, that one. But yeah, so he won 3 stages last year, almost won a 4th stage, won the KOM jersey, and his strong point is most likely, you can say it's time trialing, but won the KOM. He went on huge attacks solo. Expects Mads Pedersen to do the same kind of thing this year, guys, because Mads did it all last year as well. So let me just get right back in here. Just see if we've got any quicker times now. Intermediate checkpoint, fastest through now is Andreas Leknessem, Floris van Tricht, Diego Uriarte in third. He was fastest through just before. At the finish line, we have Marco Beloki through at 11:47. Rudy Porter. Let's take a look at Rudy Porter. Sounds like a New Zealander. Australian, Jaco Alula, and 25 years old. This is a guy I believe we haven't seen a lot of. Just did the Tour of Poland. Finished 70th there. Tour of the Alps, Catalonia. UAE Tour this year. Santos Tour Down Under, of course, is an Australian. And I'll just keep jumping around here, dudes. We'll just watch these times come in. Eddie's asked me, Colin, what's your thoughts on the Canadian World Championship team? Eddie, right now I have no clue. I've got people asking me if I'm coming out to World Championships. At this point, I still don't know. Best time through checkpoint 1 now has just been set by Caden Groves at 6:54.97 seconds. Just squeaking out Anders Leknessem there by like 0.3 of a second. Rail saying because of the protesters last year, this year the Vuelta is very rural. I mean, backwoods of West Virginia or Northern Alberta rural. Dude, I love it. I love it. And Dave saying Mads is my choice for red today. Yeah, dudes, anyone can get the leader's jersey today. At the finish line right now, Anders Leknessem takes it easily from Markel Beloki, finishing 9 seconds ahead of him at this point. So he's quickly jumped into the lead at the finish here. 10 riders through. Actually, we have more than that through. Maybe we do have just 10 through. This will fly along really quick, guys. We'll probably be having 2-minute gaps, maybe even longer for our top 10, maybe our top 15. I haven't seen what they've done yet, just because it's such a short course. So we're going to see that right away. I'm just trying to get this all figured out here. Yeah, these are all 1-minute starts. And when we get closer, coming up next, we got Fortunato. How did Lorenzo Fortunato do here last year? I'm pretty sure he was here last year. Fortunato, 48th overall, Third on stage 3 into Andorra. I remember that stage really well. So he's back this year. Watching Caden Gross growing through the International Festival in Monte Carlo. Very few fans in there. It's kind of like they're going through something. Red drapes in the background. Brian Cacard is here. Pickering. Ooh, bike change coming up here. Bruno Amaral, one of the favorites for today, I would have said, has to get a bike change on course. So that's going to completely destroy his time trial here. Going to watch this again. Yeah, he's signaling for the car. Both hands waving on the left-hand corner here. Stops his bike quickly. Sees the team car. 1 foot down already. Jumping off the bike. Slaps his hand on the seat. Throws his hand in the air. Just disgusted with his bike. Looks like he's trying to put some heat into the tires, just Formula One style here. I swear he was wiggling back and forward as fast as he could. Dudes, so good to be back. Like I said, I've been super busy. Dudes, I've been putting some big miles on the bike. Big miles on the bike. Stephen Spalding's here as well. Colin, weren't you supposed to be date Lorena? Dude, I've got a message out to her now. Whoa! Caden Groves almost clips one of the barriers there. Dudes, it is sketchy. I guarantee you today someone's going to clip these barriers. Someone will clip the barriers. Eddie's saying, Colin, PCS have the start list. Canada confirmed. Lock team. And we got Mr. DiBiase back. Good morning, dudes, from Mr. DiBiase here. So yeah, guys, I've been riding hard. I've ridden every day. Calorie deficit. Guys, legit. You know what we like to say around here at Inside Cycling World? We say legit because we think we're all cultured and whatnot. Legit. Remember I said I was going to lose weight? I'm down 6 to 8 pounds. 6 to 8 pounds. Extreme strict diet. I'm on maybe 1,400 calories a day, maybe 1,500. It depends on the day. And I've been riding every stinking day. Every day. So we're going to do that live. We're doing it live right now, guys. So, yep, we could do this live and we could do this. Let's have a little look at Colin Strava. Every day. So, guys, I rode 49 kilometers yesterday, 42 Ks, 46, 82 on Tuesday. Monday, I did a double ride for 40-something, 60, 46. Guys, I've been putting in time. I've been putting it in. So, I think I started hard. Probably about on the 9th, something like that. And that's kind of where I think I did my first weight thing. Guys, I was 213 pounds. Now I'm walking around 205, 206. It just depends on the day, depends on the time. But anyways, enough of that. I told you I'd do it. I told you. Yeah. My mouse is very, very slow today for some reason. It's bogging down. Craig asks, Mr. DiBiase says, Jesus, I missed you. Mr. DiBiase, I missed you guys too. Every day I just sat there going, huh. But dude, I think I needed it. I got really focused on work. I got really focused on working out. Like guys, today I'm doing this. And then I'm trying to figure out my day. I'm better at working out early. If I leave it late, it sucks. But I will do it because I'm on a mission. Locked in. Guys, look into my eyes, right? Just lock in, man. Lock in. Do not take your eyes off my face. Dude, I'm locked in. So I'm going to probably ride... I don't know what I was thinking 80K today, but what I did is I grabbed a 40. So I've got a bunch of routes downloaded on Ruvi already. And I'm not doing anything big for climbing. I'm just putting in time on the bike. So I think I'm going to do a 40 and then I got like a couple of 20s and 25s laying around. So I might just add a 20 on. And if I feel good, I'll add another 20 on, just do another route. Craig, absolutely, dude. I use a VacMaster. Craig, hang on a second, dude. Hang on. Dudes, this is the only fan you need to use for Inside Cycling. It is an official VacMaster. I do use a VacMaster. Guys, think of these as like, what do they call them? Like a floor dryer. I think a lot of these fans were adapted from restoration companies where they needed to dry out like flooded areas, saturated basements. Dude, they push a lot of air at you, and it's about the only thing you need to use inside. I generally use it on level 1. It's got 3 settings. I think level 3 is about 38 mile an hour wind in your face. It's really strong. I don't have it set up perfectly right now, just with the way the setup is in here. But yeah, VacMaster for the win. There you go, VacMaster. Come on, bros. Let's do it. Fastest check right now at the first checkpoint, Jordan Labrosse. Total Energies rider. Decathlon rider, sorry. He was Total Energies. Oh, he's never. Okay. I screwed that one up, guys. So Jordan Labrosse here for Decathlon. Fastest through Orlus Alouar. Second for Movistar. That's at our intermediate check. At the finish line, we have Matthias Sunker Norsgaard. Let's take a look at this dude. Who is this guy? TT Specialist. Little Trek rider. I don't think I've seen this name very often. National champion of Denmark, individual time trial way back in 2022. 2-time at the Chronos des Nations, 2018 and 17. So this guy is a time trial stud. We just don't see his name very often. So he's come out to play today, guys. We'll get backed up here. Okay. Yeah, use the VacMaster. This is Eddie's prediction for the race. Carapat's going out now, guys. Carapats is heading out on course right now. Eddie's saying Poggy will win early hard mountain stages, keep 10 to 50 minutes gap, and save energy for the World Championships. Dudes, I want to watch Mathieu van der Poel do mountain biking too. So I wonder if I have that coverage. Might look for it and see how I can somehow do some kind of coverage for it. Dave's saying I can do 10 kilometers in 20 minutes without suffering. So these guys are looking at less than 15. Dudes, yeah, fastest so far, 11:37. I bet you we're going to see... How much faster can they get than that? Like low 10s? Like, can they... Yeah, they could do a low 10. Easy. I mean, average speed right now is not that fast, but that's because of the technical nature of the course. Ooh, yeah, that's another good one here. Interesting how the cooperation between Enric Mas and Uterbrooks will go. Also nice to see Alouar. Maybe Movistar will smash some of these pseudo-flat stages for him, like in the Giro. Yeah, Uterbrooks, looking forward to see what he can actually do. Hasn't had the greatest year. So, supposed to be their GC guy. Okay, here's Dave. Super brag today for 219 kilometers for work this week. Dave, right now, I didn't actually show it there. So, guys, right now, this week, Colin riding by himself, inside only. Guys, I rarely ride outside right now, just for convenience. Right now, as of today, and I have yet to ride today, I'm at 264.78 kilometers right now. I spent 6 hours on the bike, smashing the TTs. All inside, though. So, different, not different. Okay, come on. There we go. Sorry, guys, I was having trouble opening that. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to try to push for... yeah, I can do 350. I'm going to go for 350 this week. I was thinking 400, but that gives me 140 Ks in the next 2 days. Well, if I did 60 today, 80 tomorrow, there, I hit 400K. Yeah, Mr. DiBiase, told you, math never lies. People do about what they're eating when they allegedly can't lose weight. Good job, good sir. Yeah, dude, I've been really tracking. So I am using MyFitnessPal. I've had some, I would say, almost cheat meals. But when I did, so I had a smash burger on Wednesday, probably 1,500 calories just in that burger. It was double with the fries and all that stuff. But all I had that day was a protein shake. So I had a protein shake for breakfast. I think I put them down at 470 calories. It's a big one. And then, but then I smash out 650 calories on the bike ride. I'm already at a negative. Metabolic functions, negative, negative, negative. Dude, calories in, calories out. Yeah, I know. I'm not eating perfect. It don't matter. Alouar coming through here. Nice. Great effort here, Orlus Alouar. He does get second place here right now. He's only 0.17 seconds behind Jordan Labrosse. So that's our 1, 2, 3 there with Norsgaard in third place, Leknessem in fourth, Caden Groves fifth. And going to keep catching up here. Aaron's back. Aaron's back, dudes. Missed you guys. Missed you, bros. Missed you. Yeah, getting ready for the Royal Inter meetup in Montreal. Yeah, there's some guys in Montreal asking me. They see me on Strava. They're like, "Dude, are you coming? Are you bringing your bike?" Dude, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, um, I don't know how many doors I've just inherited in Olds, but it's a big takeover. I'm redoing all the contracts. The contracts were just kind of, huh? So I'm redoing them. I got brand new contracts to do this week. I've also got 5 doors I'm advertising for this weekend. So I need to get online and advertise for them. They're going to be coming early September. One house is occupied. He goes, I don't even want to show it until I see what's going on inside. I'm like, okay, dude, sounds fine. We can prorate. We can do the 15th. The other property is 4 doors, brand new build. So they're hurrying to finish. But right now, you could, nah. The plugs aren't even on. The plumbing's not done. Like, it's getting there. And then all these commercial properties are kind of popping up in my face. And I'm like, what? So, dudes, it's been insane. Yeah, total data nerds here, guys. Who doesn't like data? Dude, yeah, for Visma here, let's talk about, I think Nordhagen's here. Jorgen Nordhagen, dudes. I think let's watch this guy. Let's not forget about him. I know we're talking about Koos here. This dude right here, 27th at the Burgos, 7th on one stage. Kind of really interested in this guy right now. 4th at the Tour of Romandy earlier this year. Okay, we forgot about that. Won the youth classification at O Gran Camino. At Catalonia, 58th. UAE Tour, 8th place, guys. Here's another big banger name. This could be the future of Visma right here. Yeah, this dude right here. This is the new GC guy for Visma. Wonder if him and Jonas are bros. Probably. And okay, dudes, I'm gonna close that down there. Still Jordan first at the first checkpoint, but overall, and he is overall. I thought it was something different. Yeah, dude, they go right along the shoreline here. Right along the shoreline. So awesome. That's Lorenzo Fortunato here, not setting a blisteringly fast time at all compared to Labrosse. Craig, yes, that's the one I'm after with the remote. They are currently out of stock. Yeah, dude, they're great. But you know what, dude? I think there's a lot of good ones out there. I just don't know if they have remotes. But if you need massive air, and guys, if you ride inside, you need so much air pumping on your body. So currently right now, the way I'm riding, I kind of stack up my VacMaster. It's on one of those big plastic totes. So it's kind of blowing this way at my body. It's not getting my legs. It should be down in front of me, like on the floor or on a stand facing right at me, but you still don't get your legs. So I would say get a VacMaster to pump most of the air and then just use a whatever fan you have to maybe try to push something on your legs as well. Now the VacMaster pushes so hard, even on level 1, that at the end of the ride, I have to come along and clean it up because you can see sweat flying through the air in that direction. So I have the fan coming this way. At the end, there's like a pool of sweat everywhere, just blowing right off me. Rail's asking, what are your predictions for Primoz? Dude, he'll do very well in the TT today. Over on my Discord, guys were talking. I'm like, hey, dudes, anyone heard of Primoz? Anyone? Guys, Primoz can TT. He's also asking what stage will he implode or crash. Dude, I think, yeah, we'll see what Primoz can do today. I mean, he is a TT specialist. Won the race a few times. He has won this race a few times. I think Primoz and I think it's Harris that are tied for the most wins ever. Rail saying Matthias Norsgaard is the brother of Emma's Norsgaard. Yeah, Aaron, that blower looks like an HVAC blower fan. Yeah, dude, they're designed to dry out carpets. And then I think a company just says, okay, it's a fitness one now. And the way they're built, you can set them on the ground normal, and you just roll them back. It's got legs on the back of that round thing, and you can kind of angle it where you want. So you want it straight at you? Do you want it blasting up in the air? Work really efficient. Oh yeah, that's right. Mikel Landa's moving to Euskadel Euskadi. Oh, he co-owns it. I didn't know that. Uh, Dudes, I'm going to keep rolling on you. I'm behind right now. Dude, yeah, they're right inside the casino. Here's Peo Bilbao for Bahrain Victorious inside the casino here. Insane. Yeah. Has anyone been to this casino? Has anyone in this group here been to this casino? Yeah, rolling out on the red carpet of La Vuelta. Rolls to the front door of the casino. Stops at the black ramp. Yeah, Smash Burger on Wednesday, guys. Ooh, nice. Dave. Okay, non-pros. What is your highest weekly mileage total? 2006. Best for me was 774. That's pretty high. While working a non-riding, I think you meant to say guy job there, I think. I would say highest weeks for me. It won't be this week. I know that. It won't be next week. My highest weeks would be during the Rafa 500. So you ride 500 Ks between Christmas and January 1. So yeah, you're always going to do 500 to 600 Ks through there. I do that pretty much every year. Mr. DiBiase, is the race on any channels in the States? I heard this morning in the Discord that it is on Peacock, so you can watch it there. Yeah, there, Aaron's saying Peacock has the race in the USA. Aaron's saying most kilometers for him is probably about 500 as well. Dude, those are big weeks. Big weeks. Jay's saying that Flowbikes is streaming the stage on YouTube. Remember, you might get a freebie stage on YouTube, guys, so jump into that. Yeah, this has to be known as the creepy tunnel route. Yeah, exactly, dude. Rail, I was thinking about GC Primos. I really don't care about today's stage. Yeah, dude, he could do quite well today. He could do quite well in the GC, I think. I believe Primos is a 5-time winner. 4 or 5-time winner. Primos. Grand Tours. Primos. First in 2019, first in 2020, first in 2021, third in 2023, and then first in 2021. He's a 4-time winner. So 4 Vuelta Españas for Primos. I don't see why he couldn't do very well here. Back in 16 and 17, didn't get good results. But even, last year at Tour de France, 8th place. Last year, 2 years ago at La Vuelta, won it. Giro, he's won that. He's capable. I don't think Primos is done yet. Cheering on Primos. At the finish line, still Jordan Lablasse, Orlius Alouar, and Norsgaard. Vigilante Designs, I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly. Vigilante Designs, let's get it on Shaka Khan. Okay, backing up, good. Yeah, Peacock works, so get into it, Mr. DiBiase. Aaron's asking, could the winner share for today's win keep you at the tables in Monte Carlo for even 2 hours? Probably wouldn't even get you in the front door. They'd look at them and say, nah, dude, you aren't even welcome in here, especially in that TT getup. And Richard Carapat's helmet could get any bigger. That might be the hugest helmet I've ever seen in my life. Labrosse looking super chill here in the hot seat. Double fridges, just in case. Chilling out. Craig, I'm in for the Rafa 500 this year now that I'll be set up to ride indoors. Yeah, dude, it's really good. All I can say about the Rafa 500, guys, it doesn't sound that hard. And I think technically it starts on Christmas Eve. So the 24th through the 31st. But you got to remember, you got Christmas Eve in there, you got Christmas Day, and you got New Year's Eve in there. Those are 3 days that's really, really hard to ride on. Because someone's going to say something to you. Whether it be your partner, your kids, there's family obligations, there's friends. There's drinking obligations, and then you may not ride the next day. So, Craig, my suggestion is I think you've got 7 or 8 days. 24th. Yeah, I think it's actually 8 days. You just got to ride like 60K per day, 66 kilometers. But it's so easy to miss one of those days. So you got to kind of fight. So what I do generally is try to do a big ride day one, early on Christmas Eve, and then I know on Christmas Day that's the hardest day. Pinoy saying Monte Carlo in Monaco is the only location that hosted all 3 Grand Tours. I'm gonna read it on here, guys. Reading on. Yeah, Primoz would have the Vuelta record if he won this year. This is from Dave. That outcome could be in jeopardy unless Poggy decides to be generous. Yeah, dudes. I mean, I think we all know Poggy is like the hands down overall superstar favorite to win. Matt Lindell saying Flow Bikes doesn't stream on YouTube. It's BS. Dude, once in a while they will stream a video, a stage. Once in a while, you might see like an early stage and a middle flat stage. They will once in a while. I'm not sure if they are right now. Craig saying it is being streamed by Flow Bikes. Rail saying looking up the start list, could Valentin Paripont be a GC option for Quickstep? Also, what happened to Maury Van Seven? I know he's here. Next to start, guys, we got Kevin Vermarque, Gianni Vermeesh. Big names. After that, we will be seeing Gianmarco Garofoli, Tobias Holland Johansson. Mateus Skelmos is coming, guys. Clement Berthet, Santiago Butrago, Eddie Dunbar, Carlos Rodriguez, Matty Brennan. Take a look at Matty Brennan for a second. Dude, don't expect Matty Brennan to be slow. Don't expect him to be slow. I think he can be really fast on this course. That's my guess. I think he can be fast. Matt's asking for a link for Flow Bikes. Yeah, Matt, just go Flow Bikes YouTube. You might find it. Because they do stream a couple of free stages in hope that you're going to join up. Which if you're in the States, I don't even know if you can join them. I guess it depends which country you're in, what you're getting to see. Yeah, Vigilante Designs. So do the guys use the bra stuffing to increase aero like the women get checked for? Dude, I guess you could try. Just say, I need to keep my man boobs tucked in, so I need a bra on, right? And then get a nice padded bra. Like, sure, maybe. We have not had a Matthew Ricca Frickintello shout out yet. We have not. I'm going to take a look at Matthew Riccatello here. So, dude, last year, Riccatello, I'd say this was his breakout race at La Vuelta. So last year, he finished 5th overall. And every day in the mountains, he was right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah, Matthew Ricca Frickintello was all over the place last year, guys. So expect to see a lot of him coming up later on in the race. Today will not be his strong point, that's for sure. Going through here, still intermediate checkpoint. Still showing Jordan Labrosse fastest through, Alawar second. Carapaz was 3rd. At the finish line, Carapaz finished 4th overall. And we're going to keep moving on. Aaron, guys usually only use pantyhose to hold ice. No body morphology concerns as of yet. See ski jumping for that. Yeah, dude. Packing some heat. You get a little bit of a lift advantage, I think, in ski jumping if you're packing the heat. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need to go into details, but look it up. Dave, I love your joke here. I'm not even going to repeat that one. That's demented. Total demented here. Real. Ricca Frickintello was freed last year and ended up top 5 GC and white shirt. Yeah, dude, he was amazing last year. Loved watching him last year. Just kind of browsing along here, dudes. And just going to check a couple things out. Okay, dude, sorry about that. Ooh, Pinoy, there is another Eritrean rider here. Who's that, dude? Who is our other Eritrean? Let's take a quick look at the start list, guys. We're looking. One thing I'll say, Steven Kreisvik, I think this is his last race. I think this is his last race ever. Yeah, I think this is it. Another Eritrean here. Just trying to scan the flags quickly, guys. Don't see him yet. Don't see him yet. Right here. This dude. Yeah. Henok Mulebran. Henok Mulebran. He's 26 years old from Asmara in Eritrea. So here's another dude. Did the tour of Rwanda, African Continental Championships, road race champion 3 times. See the road race champion 3 times? Yeah, he is. Wow. So got some good results racing for Astana, it looks like. Haven't seen him yet on course. We'll keep an eye on him later. Nothing else has really changed at that first checkpoint. Jordan Labrosse has set a pretty significant time there. Riccatello's coming next. Probably not going to be anywhere near his time. Dude, I'm not going to even say it. I'm not going to even say it. Yeah, you got it, though. You got it. Soccer guy. Soccer guy. Hey, Colin, first time checking into one of your streams. Dude, thank you. In a while. Have you found any new sponsors? Dude, I have no sponsors. I have no sponsors. I do not have a sponsor on the channel. I'd love to have a sponsor on the channel. I think, yeah, this channel, we can do whatever we want here. Right? We have a lot of fun. The chat's the best in the world. The community is the absolute best out there. Mosca here looks like he's at the finish line now. It's going to be overtime. Hasn't popped through yet, I don't believe. It might be showing up now. It might be outside the top 10. Yeah, he's outside top 10, it looks like. Just give me a second, guys. I want to see where he's going to finish. Mosca, actually, no, he finishes 6th. He's only 13 seconds down. I thought he was going to be over 20 seconds down there. He is a rider for Lidl Trek. Jacopa Mosca, Italian rider here. He's 32 years old. Probably another name, dudes, that you're not used to seeing. Best results, you know, he's got a lot of results from China, Tour of Hainan, but did race the Tour de Suisse, did do the Tour of Poland, Tour of Hungary. Like, some of these dudes will be, you'll see them more at different points in the year. So Mosca takes 6th place for Lidl Trek there. It seems like, I think my machine is just bogging down right now. It's really bad. Yeah, so dude, no sponsors. If someone wants to sponsor the channel, yeah. Dudes, okay, I did it. I ordered myself a French press for coffee. It's been sitting in the house for about 4 or 5 days. And made it this morning. Superb. I love it. Guys, I used to always use the drip coffee maker, and it always kind of tasted really bitter. And I don't know if that's just because of the brewing process. But that French press, it's so smooth, the coffee. So smooth. I love it. Vigilante St. Colin is sponsored by Livestrong. Dude, I wish. Okay. Rail saying Nairo won 2 Grand Tours from Movistar. Nairo was supposed to be here, guys. I had multiple GT podiums, twice second in the Tour. Yeah, Nairo was pretty awesome in his day. So Nairo's last race, I think he's doing the World Championships in Canada. Pinoy's saying there's also a Guatemalan here. Dude, I'm going to say I know who that is. I don't know his name, but I remember seeing a Guatemalan. So they have that white and light blue flag, don't they? See, well, I remember this because there was a Guatemalan rider from earlier this year, and I think he's like their road race champion. Is it this dude? Yeah, here he is right here. Sergio Giovanni Chimil rides for Burgos BH, Guatemalan. What did he do? So he did the Burgos. What did he do earlier this year that we would have seen him at? Probably Catalonia. We would have talked about him way back in March, guys. Dudes, some of you guys have been here since March. Winners. Total winners. We also did a little bit of Tour of Oman. Dude, I can't even remember all the races I did this year. And I will say right now, guys, I think those 12 days I had off, that's the longest break I've ever taken on my channel. Ever. So last year, I would have covered Deutschland. I would have done Poland, Burgos. Yeah, I did them. They're on the channel. This year, yeah, I think those 12 days were really good for me. Just mostly just for me on that bike over there. So it really helped me. Dudes, we're getting down to 195. 195 svelte. Shredded. Shredded, but not shredded. Close enough, right? China. Yeah, dude, exactly. Yeah, so we've got the Guatemalan rider here, Sergio Giovanni Chumil. I remembered his name. I can't believe that. I don't know what Dave's talking about, stuffing their suits. Yeah. Dave. Dave, I love it. Vigilante Designs. I'm just shorting your name to VD. Yeah. Yeah, the unofficial sponsors. That's correct, dude. Pop-Tarts, Sanka, Hospital Urine, Bags, 7-Eleven Slurpees. Dude, I think I had a Slurpee this week. Even on my diet, I've had a Slurpee. Because dude, I'm just watching the calories get shredded. Right? I'm also doing tons of low weight, high rep weights. Like tons. Tons. You know, like a 50-50, 40-40, 30-30, 20-20, all the way down to 10 per arm, and then do something different. Dude, it's working. It's working a lot. Yeah, Dude Wipes. That's the one I want. Dude, I mentioned your name. I didn't remember your name at the time. Koos is on course, guys. Hopefully he doesn't ram into the wall twice and also go flying over a ledge like he did at the Tour de France. I told someone about the Dude Wipes idea. And they're like, dude, you say dude all... I'm like, I know, dude. So, dude, we could do that. Dude Wipes. Yeah, okay, dude. Where's Dude Wipes out of? Maybe there's a Canadian Dude Wipes. Maybe I should start it. Possibly start it. So yeah, Riccatello, guys, looks like at the finish line, he's 23 seconds out. So not bad, really. Not bad at all. At the finish line, still Labrosse, Alouar, Andreas Krohn, Carapaz, Busato, Mosca, Norsgaard, Leknessund, Alberto Dianesi, and Caden Grove still rocking it there. Tobias Holland Johansson coming out here right away. And we're going to see who's still coming. Our Guatemalan rider goes out in 17 minutes. Sergio Giovanni Chumil here for Burgos BH. Christian Rodriguez is going to be heading out. Will Barda, the American. Paul Double. Watch for him later in the race, dudes. Hill specialist. He's going to be the kind of guy that's going to try to sneak away from Poggy on a few days. Try to go for some stage wins. See how Poggy does today. Looks like everyone's been pretty good on the course. A couple of guys came close to the barriers, but no access. Ooh, and we got a little surprise sticker coming through here. Surprise sticker from Patty Dunn. Sends me the GOAT trophy. Thank you so much, dude. Okay, let me just back up, dude. Yeah, Dude Wipes. I dedicate this Vuelta to its biggest non-starter, Nairo Quintana. Yeah, dude, he was supposed to be here. Lorena as co-sponsor. Yeah, me and Lorena on camera together. Spectacular. And not in a way that you guys are thinking about. That's later. Patty, dude, how you doing? Patty, I'm doing great. Thank you for the GOAT sticker. Oh, right here, Chubby. Dude, this guy's new. Chubby's new. Went to the Monte Carlo Casino in the 90s. Got kicked out for wearing flip-flops. That was 10 big fat francs of business they lost that day. Dude, yeah. Man, they lost a lot there. Flip-flops. Andre Zuzak here. Where is Attila Valter? Attila Valter, dude. I'm not sure when he goes out. We'll be watching for him. I did see his name on the start list this morning. And where is Valter? He's right down here. Attila Valter here for Bahrain Victorious. Dude, he can do pretty good here. He did pretty good. He's a decent time trialist. We'll see what happens. Last race, he was at the San Sebastian Classic way at the beginning of August. Wow. Guys, I feel like I haven't done this forever. It's just like riding a bike, though. One of those. One of those guys. Craig, surely some of the big data centers operators would like to get in on sponsorship for the channel. Dude, the big one that they were trying to put in near Olds. Okay, guys, let's just have a look. What was I looking at this morning? What was I looking? Dudes, for some reason I'm in Vegas. I don't know why I'm in Vegas this morning. If you're new to the channel, this happens every video. And if you don't like it, that's okay. So I'm here. Why was I looking for 7-Elevens? I don't know. Wow. Dude, it's overlaying 2 different maps there. That doesn't happen. So they were going to put in a gigantic... Wow, what is it doing? They wanted to put in... So this is the town of Olds. This is kind of my hometown. This is where my brokerage is out of. In fact, where is the brokerage? The brokerage is right... The brokerage is right here. That name is wrong. It's not. That's totally wrong. Our brokerage is right here. And so you can see the town, 10,000 people, something like that. They were going to put a $10 billion data center in right here on this quarter section. So it would have been a half mile long by a half mile. Shut down. Shut down. Shut up. Shut down. The utility board in Alberta said, no, you can't do that. Like, there's people that live right here. There's people that live across the building was going to be right along the edge of the road here. So $10 billion, that's probably as big as anything that's in the States, I would imagine. Gone. She gone. And I'm okay with it. You know, as a greedy realtor, it would have been good because there would have been so much sales and stuff going on in town. Dude, it's too close to town. Put it 10 miles out. Just not right in town. Anyways. Yeah, we got the data center talk going. You guys got me ranting already. Yeah. Data centers, e-bikes, Graham Hancock. Exactly, dude. Let's throw Randall Carlson in as well. Saw some new good Randall Carlson stuff coming out. Dude, there's a dude here for Curran. He's sitting in an ice bath. He is absolutely soaking his leg in an ice bath. Kind of like a little mini hot tub. He's on the phone. Looks like he might have just finished. I think. Hard to tell. Still all the same here at the intermediate. And still all the same at the finish. Jordan Labrosse, Orluis Alouar, Andreas Krohn. It's going to be getting faster, guys. Matty Brennan starts in 5 minutes. Kind of interested to see him there. I got to refresh this so that the little... I've lost... Okay, there's the sticks coming up again, guys. Just got a message from Dave here. I'll read that in a sec, Dave. Eddie's asking, are there any races in Monaco after this stage? Dude, I'm sure we're going to start right nearby. I'll have a look at that too. Yeah, Aaron's in here. Eddie, the start is in Monaco tomorrow and going to France. Yeah, you just crossed the border. You're right back in France. Skelmos on course, guys. Mateo Skelmos is out there. Dude, it's tiny. Monaco is absolutely tiny on the map. Okay, let's just jump out here, guys. You know what? I might be able to do it. Here. Let's zoom out again. Colin's zooming around the world, guys. So it's right beside Nice. Dude, there's Monaco. I wish I could make that line stand up better. There's a little white line here. That's Monaco. That white line. Hang on a second. No, that looks like a rail line, doesn't it? But it's very tiny. Not very big at all. Just where guys go and hide their tax dollars. That's all. That's the only reason they... Well, I guess you can suntan there too. And you can go to the casino, but you can't wear flip-flops. No flip-flops allowed. Yeah, Skelly's on course. Dave sent me a picture of, drones. Oh, yeah, dude, drone technology's come such a long way. Tobias Howland Johansson here, guys, at the intermediate check will be, let's see, he's got 7 seconds in the clear right now. I'm going to get figured out where that actual marker is for the cross. So he's just gone over the time check of Jordan Labrosse. Have a good peek here. Yeah, he's going to be over for sure. Yeah, he's over now, 6, 7, 8 seconds. He was over 6 seconds. So he goes through there in third place. So he's got his times now. He knows what he needs to do at the finish here. So yeah, dudes, after this, I'm going to zip out quick. I think I'm going for a haircut. Couldn't get it yesterday. I go to the barber now. I'm now going to a barber. I like it better. Way better. But yeah, there was something going on in Didsbury, and there was no parking anywhere in town. Like, I couldn't park anywhere. So I'm like, okay, I'll come back. And then I'm going to hit the car dealership on the way home. Going to look at a car. And then I'm going to jump on my bike for an hour and a half. And then I'm going to do a bit of work. And then I'm going to watch a baseball game later. Dude, Jays, let's go. Aaron, how about those Jays lately? They're back on. The Jays are, I know they lost to the Yankees yesterday, first game of that series, but dude, they hung in there against Tampa Bay. I think they won that series 2-1. Yeah, dude, Jays are trying to get that wild card position. Rails waiting forward to the grand depart in Liechtenstein. Aaron, here's my question. Baseball dudes are out there. Because I'm such a noob, and I admit it, in baseball, I have seen the bracket before. Do they just take the top team or the top 2 teams out of each? Like, there's 6. American, National. And then they have 3 divisions per league. How many teams are they pulling through? Is there only 1 wild card per? Is there 1 wild card per? Yeah, I bet you there's 1 wild card. Yeah, Aaron's going to answer this question for me. Yeah, Doug Ford loved the white lines. Rob liked using them. Exactly. Rob Ford, the mayor of Toronto way back in the day. Very interesting character. Let's just leave it there. Yeah, Tobias Howland Johansson does look like a big yellow banana. Someone said that earlier. Matty Brennan, he's in the start shoot now. He should be underway right now. Yeah, it's 30 seconds to go. He's just pulling up here. Pretty amazing that they can do this here, right in the casino. Think of all the people that have walked through those doors. Yeah, so Brennan's heading out right away. Sivakov will be coming just 2 minutes after him. Our Guatemalan friends, Sergio, Will Barta, Paul Double, Magnus Court. Remember last year for Magnus Court Racing too. He's going to retire at the end of this year. Probably his last race right now. Dudes, I'm starving. Woke up this morning, had 2 bananas. That's it. 2 bananas. After this, I have a protein shake. Then I don't eat till supper time, but I get a bike ride in between. Just barely making it through. Aaron saying Jays have been better, but a big mountain to climb. Yeah. Mr. DiBiase saying the Angels are going to have to change their name back to the Anaheim Angels. Thank God. Only LA team is the Dodgers. Okay. Aaron saying 3 division winners, then 3 wild cards, best records after that, top 2 division. Okay, get the bye. Okay. So you're going to have 6 teams per. 6 teams from the American, 6 teams from the National. 3 division winners for the whatever they call it. North, Central, South, whatever they call them. And 2 of those teams get a bye. Okay. So they're sitting waiting. What's crazy too, Aaron, is that up until last year, I wouldn't have known that the first rounds are shorter than the final round. So I don't know if this is right. I'm just going purely by memory. I think the first round is only best of 3. Is that correct? And then they go best of 5. Then they go best of 7. It's not best of 7 all the way like, say, in NHL. NHL playoffs, best of 7 all the way. This is how it works. That's why it takes forever. Okay, so Eddie's saying for Canada, the World Championship team is Derek G, Hugo Houle, Michael Leonard. Yeah, Michael Wood's coming back to race World Championships. I did know that. Nicholas Zukowski, Pierre-Andre Cote, Derek G, and Michael Leonard for the TT. I think Michael Leonard's done really well in TTs lately as well. Yeah, both good time trialists. Let's just see some stats here, guys. What's changed? All looking the same here still. Tobias Holland Johansson at the finish line is in third place, down by 5 seconds on Jordan Labrosse. So Jordan Labrosse has set a really good time here. Really nice time. Average speed of 48.7 an hour on this course. Really technical. That's right. Victor Alangliotti is here. Eddie's saying that Ivan Ramiro Sosa will change to World Tour next year. And Aaron's commenting, out of 12 teams making the playoffs, the 4 best are all in the National League. Okay. So that's the strongest. I think, Aaron, I think they were saying after they played the Yankees, maybe there's one more team they got to play. And then after that, every team that the Jays are playing are less than 500. So it's going to give them a chance to try to come back and put something together, you know, basically being the second best team last year to barely making it right now. A couple of new players. Who did I notice? That Bateman dude, he looks good. And McAdoo. That dude, McAdoo. I saw him earlier on this year. I didn't know he went back down to the minors or whatever he was playing in. Did you just say the minors? Yeah, I guess you just say the minors. Maybe he was AAA or something. Maybe he was with the Bisons. He has been really good lately, McAdoo. And I guess he told Schneider, he's like, dude, I can do everything. And he's been doing it. He's been really good. Okay, here we go. 3 games, 5 games, 7, and then 7. Okay. So yeah, it's not this, like in NHL, it would be 7, 7, 7 every matchup. So for World Series, you got 3 games in the division, 5 games. Wild card's 3 games. Sorry, wild card is 3 games. Division champ 5 games. Division series 5 games. Division champ is 7 games. World Series 7 games. Yeah, dude, I just thought, yeah, 7 games, right? No. Aaron, Dave, yes, they used to have a 1-game wild card play game. That's weird. Ooh, Skelmo's here. Scary on the band. Dude, there's one section where they're kind of like going down a walking path almost before they go into the tunnel here. And it's just like chicaning back and forward like that. Then they come through this courtyard area, it looks like. Yeah, it's like the festival something or other. Onto the cobbles, back onto the normal pavement here. Skelmos at 9:42 right now. So he'll be coming to the finish line really quick here. Yeah, Vladdy Jr. power outages here has been so weird. Yeah, dude, like, what? He needs to get hot now. Let's get hot. Right, Aaron. So it makes sense calling because most of the AL is below 500. Yeah. So we need the Jays, dude. It's exciting. It's all Americans. It's all Americans. But guys, it's the only Canadian team. Give us something, right? So it'd be nice to see them go far again. I would not want to see them not in the World Series this year, like for making it to just sitting on the sidelines. Still watching Skelmos here. He's at 10:40 right now. Still 1.6 kilometers to go to the finish. Remember, I'm slightly delayed here. He's got 35 seconds in hand here. And he's going to be considerably back here from Jordan Labrosse, is my guess. I'm going to think he's going to finish at least 30 seconds back. So I think Skelmos here, this is too technical of a course for him. He's going through a little tunnel section here. And let's see how far he's. Yeah, he's going to finish way, way back. Unless the distance they were showing there wasn't correct. Yeah, no, he's doing way better. Yeah, they were showing 1.6 kilometers. He's only 150 meters from the finish here. Wow, nice. I was like, there's no way he can do it if he's 1.6 kilometers. So whatever they were showing on screen there was incorrect when they popped that up there. So actually, Skelmos finishes in third place, guys. Matty Brennan here coming up to the first checkpoint. Dude, and there you go. Matty Brennan takes the lead at the first checkpoint right there. Gadoosh. Some of these sprinter types can do very well at these TT guys. They're just short enough that the big Wattsmen can hang. Okay, just reading on here, guys. Ooh, this tunnel's dark. Okay, there we go. The camera was like completely malfunctioning, it looked like. Oh, Aaron's saying the extra innings rules in regular season and playoffs are different. Aaron, what's that? Why are the extra innings different? Like, what's the big standout in extra innings in playoffs? Tony's asking, what do you think about Mads' chances against Green Jersey, against Vout? Dude, let's take a look at what Mads did last year first off. It's a really good question. Fantastic watching Mads last year. He is here. And so last year at La Vuelta, he won the Green Jersey. And dudes, I was going to say it's already obvious. Take a look at all the red besides his names. All the breakaways he went on. You know, stage 3, second. Stage 4, sixth. Stage 5, okay, that's the TTT, so let's forget about that one. Stage 7, he was in a 142K break, scooping up points. Stage 11, that was a shortened stage by 3 kilometers. I remember that. It was Pidcock and Jonas going to the finish line together, and they shut the stage down. He was still on a breakaway that day. 109Ks the next day, 161Ks, another 161Ks for a win. I'm going to say Mads. I'm going to say Mads over Vout. Just because, yeah, dude, he knows how to do it. And Mads will attack the mountains. Mads will attack tough stages. Okay, this mouse has to start working. I wonder if my mouse is dying. Might be dying. Might be dying right now. But we're good. Sivakov through the first checkpoint here. Sivakov goes through 9 seconds down on Matty Brennan. So it's Matty Brennan, Labrosse, Sivakov. Ooh, this rider here looks super sketch. Has no idea which way they're going here. 201 wearing a different jersey. I think this is a lotto rider. They're riding these light pink colored jerseys, I believe. So let me just take a look at the start list again, guys. Here, 201. It is. Lotto Intermarché is wearing these light pinky jerseys today, and that was Jarno Widar. Yeah, guys, I could see him going downhill there. He looks so tentative, and he's looking to the right, and someone's pointing to the left. Just not familiar. Did you not recon the course, dude? Did we not recon it? Maybe they thought 10K, we don't need to do it. We're here to gamble at the casino. These guys make so little money, they couldn't last, you know, a couple hours in there, like Aaron was saying earlier, I think. Yeah, I'll go with Pedersen for green jersey. Tony? What do you think, Tony? I'm just going on what Pedersen did last year. Like, come on, dude. Oh, DePestel here for Decathlon is smashing it here. Dude, I didn't even see his first checkpoint time. This guy might take it. Yeah, this guy's going to take it. DePestel takes it on the finish line right here by 5 seconds, 50.1 kilometers an hour. And dude, he was only 4th fastest through Jordan Labrosse. He's bummed out, but guess what? It's his teammate. So Sander DePestel, I was thinking Sebastian for some reason. Again, big dude, not a short little guy. He's 1.84 meters tall, so he's probably rocking right around 6 feet tall. TT guys. Yeah. Here we go. Matty Brennan. Dude, I'm going to say Brennan's going to come in first place. Will he hold it? We're not sure about that. But, yeah, he's coming right now, dudes. He's got 23 seconds in hand. They scoot out of the tunnel, and then they take one corner, and I think it's 150 meters to the finish. Brennan's out of the saddle. Here's that 150 meter to go sign. He's going to take it, dudes. DePestel will not even get into the hot seat. Matty Brennan will take it here. Or will he? Or will he? Ooh. Matty Brennan takes it by 2 seconds. So DePestel's off his bike, taking his helmet off, thinking he's going to the hot seat. Matty Brennan comes through and says, nah, no thanks, dude. I'm taking it. Hold my beer. So Matty Brennan is the fastest rider so far. 2 seconds ahead of DePestel, Labrosse, Alouar. Dude, that was a nice one. There you go, guys. TT, Sprinter wins it. So far. That's why I said earlier, expect to see some unexpected names in the top 15. And I'm going to go back again. Aaron saying baseball has to figure out the foul ball issues. Aaron, maybe explain that to me. Because, dude, sometimes I watch the game, I'm like, okay, why is that one a foul? Like, sometimes I'm looking at it going, why is that a foul? Why is that one a foul? Like, dude, it's got to go past the base, first or third base in that straight line, but it can still be foul after that, right? It can still curve out. ESPN has Jays with a 16% chance to make playoffs currently. Take that for what you will. Yeah. Mr. DiBiase, that little brick walkway looks strange with the red glitter curtain. I know, dude. It's like they're in the back. They're taking a look behind the curtains. Ooh, Tony thinks that Vout is a beast, dude. Like, dude, earlier this year when Vout beat Poggy in Paris-Roubaix, that was one of the best wins for me this year. Just to see Vout win it over Poggy, it made it even better. It's not that Poggy lost it, it's that Vout beat Poggy in that sprint finish. Dude, that was a great race. That was a great race. Tony thinks that Vout could win 3 to 4 stages. Yeah. It's going to be interesting, him and Mads battling it out. Dave saying, is Vladdy dealing with a chronic injury? It looks like he might enjoy some chronic. Maybe he does. Dave's going to stick with Mads as well. Dude, I'd love to see Vout make a full comeback because I don't think we're going to see Vout racing that much longer. Pavel Sivakov coming to the finish line. Going to be about 20-something seconds behind Brennan. Matty Brennan. Yeah, Jonas's race year is over. Focus on 2027. Dave, Vout is a better climber, but no one wants to let Vout get too much time in the breaks, as he could be GC threat. Yeah, last year it was just them watching Mads Pedersen ride away thinking, what is this guy doing? And he would just stay away all day, scoop up all the points. Yeah, he was phenomenal last year at this race. Okay, Aaron's saying, regular season extra inning starts with the previous inning. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's no runner placement. Dude, that's something I learned this year too. In the regular season, go to the 10th inning, they put a guy on second. Like they put a player in scoring position to start the inning. In playoffs, no runner placement. So I didn't know that. Thank you, Aaron. Rails thinking that Mads might be tired. Magnus Court goes a little wide there on that corner. Yeah, Dave, La Vuelta. This is the Vuelta, and the climbs are more brutal. Yeah, guys, we're going to see a bunch of climbs at this race that you probably never heard of, or you'll forget the name the next day. Very few climbs here kind of carry the same iconic, legendary status as what you hear at the Tour de France, but they're just as hard, if not harder. Tony's asking how many riders left to start. To start, dude, we still have over 100 riders still to start. Wow, am I going to be here all day? This is not what I thought I'd be done by 10 o'clock. It's already 9:37 in the morning. Wow. Okay, so maybe I'm not doing everything I wanted to do today. That sucks. Oh, cycling comes first. Cycling is life, guys. Vogt could rewrite GC tactics in this race. Here's that super sketchville. Here's Jarno Vidar. Yeah, it's back and forward, left, right, through the magic red curtains, down into a quick tunnel, hang a left, into a right, 150-meter gauche line shows up right away. Yeah, that's terrible. They keep showing 1.7 kilometers to go here. He's not. He's very close to the finish line at this point. In the red curtains area, they got a bunch of kids doing yoga, it looks like. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, maybe I was wrong about that there. Maybe he is a little bit further out. Yeah, it must have been just the way they were showing it last time because they were incorrect showing the distance to the finish last time. Tony, I think you were right, Colin. Pedersen is consistent, but Wout is explosive. So yes, I also think Mad's a good bet for green jersey. But Wout will win. A FR. What's an FR, dude? Yeah, DePestel, Sandro DePestel shortest. Dude, he took his helmet off and he already lost it. Took his helmet off and it was already out. So his teammate Labrosse was in the hot seat. Dude, let me just check this out here. I want to see this. I need to do a refresh on my little stick figures here today. So Vidar's coming to the finish line right now. He's actually going to be going into that tunnel. It says he has 800 meters to go here. Yeah, in the tunnel. Very strange, riding in tunnels at a Grand Tour race. Tony's favorite guy is Javon. Yeah, Jay will do quite well here. Like I said, he did very well last year in TT, only finishing second to Filippo Ganna. Yeah, I think this is Magnus Cort's very, very last race. So Vidar is already over. He's going to be 30 to 40 seconds. I'm going to say he's going to be 40 seconds off here. They kind of pop out of the tunnel and then they're into an 150 meter to go banner cross finish line. He does finish 39 seconds off. That gives him 43rd place overall. Looking for some hot new times. So it's still Brennan, Labrosse, and Sivakov, DePestel, Skelmos, top 5 at the first checkpoint. At the finish line, Brennan, DePestel, Labrosse, Alouar, and Rodriguez. So Skelmos faded a bit more in that second part. Coming up right away, guys, don't forget, we have Oscar Onley here. Oscar Onley is on course in the next minute and 15 seconds. Here's one for Dave. We have Milan Vader. Miss Vader, his kitty cat. Felix Gall goes 2 minutes after Onley. Ben Tullett. Raul Garcia Pernia. Jordy Muse. This guy, dudes, I just got a feeling. Here's another feeling I have. I think Jordy Muse can set a fast time today. Just a feeling. Okay? Don't put any money on it. Don't listen to me. Arthur Cluckers. Yeah, Cluckers too. Watch this guy. Pretty sure at the Tour of Luxembourg last year he won a TT. Actually, no, he didn't. He was terrible in that TT. 108th in that individual TT. I'm going to say mechanical on that one, but he is a TT specialist. 2024 individual time trial champion of Luxembourg. He's finished second in that event as well. Big dude, so it might do well. All depending, is it too technical in some of the corners? Obviously not for Brennan. Wow, dudes, we got 100 plus people here. Love it. Thank you so much, dudes. Colin, Inside Cycling World. Fab Cycling's here. G'day, dudes. Visma, Aaron saying Visma green jersey and sprint issues is they have 2 dudes. Yeah, dude, exactly. Brennan and Wout. Yeah. How do they figure that out? Soccer guy's asking, is Primoz the favorite today? Guys, I don't know who was the actual favorite for today's stage. Did they actually say Poggy for today's stage? Because I'm going to say he's not the favorite. If I was Poggy's team looking at this race, I'd be like, dude, you're riding at 95% today. There's no way we can have you crash out on day 1. Like, come on. This course is super technical. I'm surprised we haven't seen any incidents yet. Rail, what Mads Pedersen is doing now was the domain of Magnus Cort a couple years ago. Exactly, dude. Before then, you also have Peter Sagan and Tor. Yeah, guys went on long breaks, scooping up points, getting KOM points. Dude, yeah, amazing riders. Super, super strong riders. That's my kind of rider, too. Okay, Dave's saying, if a grounder is fair beyond third base, then it's a fair ball. if it's a fly ball and hits the foul post pass bag, then it's a foul. Okay, I'll have to, dude. I'm gonna have to watch some videos on it. The Jays Yankees are on at 1:35 today. Yeah, dudes, I got so much to do. I guess, dude, I could watch the ball game on this laptop. So I got Sportsnet here, Sportsnet out there, other TV, which I think is going over there, right there. I can't watch Sportsnet on that one. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'm not going car shopping. Maybe I'm not getting a haircut. I'm supposed to do some work too. Yeah, dude, I thought I just saw that too. Rail's got a good comment here. I just saw that name pop up. Yeah, let's just confirm this. Yeah, he's here. So, dudes, there was a guy that went out before. I think it was Oscar Onley went out. I'm pretty sure I saw Thibaut Nace's name just flash up. Here's Felix Gall starting now. Yeah. Mads may also have a problem with having Thibaut Nace in his team, who may not necessarily ride for Mads. Yeah, Thibaut Nace is an incredible cyclist, guys. CX superstar. CX superstar. So make sure you join the channel later in the year when we do all the CX racing. Rail saying, look out for Ramses De Bruyne and Alpecin. He was going for a top 20 placing in the Tour before a crash. That's right. Dudes, I'm missing out. What's the... I've missed the whole steak tartare. Did someone eat bad steak tartare and got sick? Is that what we're talking about? Dave, Colin, you got her attention. She pawed your picture. So Miss Vader sitting in front of Dave's screen right now, pawing at my face, apparently. Yeah, Aaron, exactly, dude. Top 20 in the Tour de France is like an hour back these days. Yeah. Dudes, how about the women's race? Like, how about that finish of the women's race? Spectacular. Men's race? Okay. Granted, I didn't cover the race stage 21 because I couldn't. And yes, one of the greatest races I've ever seen is that stage 21. But for GC, this looks like Riccatello here, struggling through these really technical parts. No, that's Felix Gall. Sorry, it's Gall. So, dudes, I think some of these skinnier GC guys don't have the big power dump to get out of those technical corners as quick as the sprinters do, who are more used to jumping. Just stronger guys. Raul Garcia Perna starting now. Dudes, how long is this going to be? Dude, I was planning on this being a 2-hour video today, and yeah. Yeah. We're going to have one of those days. Colin, just adjust your life. 94 riders still to start, guys. Let's go. Yeah, the Festival International building they're riding through is impressive on the outside. Yeah, they're scooting through those red curtains there, Jay. Yeah, plus U8 is not won the jersey yet. Yeah, there's no way they're saying, yeah, Poggy, go win the stage. There's no way they're saying that. There's some really sketchy parts. Magnus Cort coming at the finish here is going to be 45 seconds down. Maybe even a bit more. Yeah, about 45 seconds down for Magnus Cort. Jordy Meus will be starting right away, guys. Magnus Cort's time should be popping up here. He finishes, look like 50-something place. Matty Brennan, hot seat. Little wave to the camera. Doesn't do the Jonas Kissy poo. Into the tent of the UAE team. Fans blowing. Misters on. Ice jackets on too. That's Jay Vine there. He's got the ice jacket on. Australian. That's right. Rail, you called it. Stefan Kung is also here. He could also do well. He just won a TT in the Tour of Poland. That's right. Don't forget Stefan Kung, guys. And even at that race, the Tour of Poland, it kind of surprised me that he won. Because he kind of hasn't had anything huge lately. But yeah, Stefan Kung is an incredible time trialist. What's changed at intermediate? Not much has changed at intermediate, and it's kind of all sitting the same. We'll be waiting for some of the bigger names to come right away. I think Jordy Meus can do well. I think Cluckers might do well. Landa goes out in 10 minutes. Jack Haig in 16 minutes. Nordhagen 19 minutes. Uderbrook's right after him. Oliveira. Tuckwell's going at 22 minutes to go. Lars Kraps, 25 minutes. Stefan Kung in 28 minutes. So we've got tons of racing still to go here. Colin's not getting a haircut today. Yeah. Dude, what am I? Yeah, I got lots of time. Lots of time. Drew's here. Drew at Vuelta Lurker. We have a Vuelta Lurker here in the name of Drew from Colorado. Drew, dude, welcome back. Oh, Dylan Cease and the Greasy Stash going in today. I love it, dude. Yeah, I think last game I watched, Aaron, I didn't even know who was pitching. Like, baseball just kind of boggles my mind, the number of players that they go through. Aaron saying Kung and Stefan Kung and Hayter probably better for later TT stage. Aaron saying good morning, Drew. Rockies tickets as low as $12 today. Yeah, dude. When I was looking at tickets, you can get tickets so dirt cheap. Guys, I have tickets to the Iron Maiden Megadeth concert in LA, September 27th. It was the 26th. So I went on my phone, couldn't sell them. I'm like, what? What do you mean I can't sell them? Through Ticketmaster. One on my laptop, can sell them. However, mine aren't available to sell right now because they moved the date by 1 day. So I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? So I'm thinking because they moved it today, it's kind of screwed up the Ticketmaster system. And dude, they're probably like, I was going to sell mine for $400 a seat, which is lower than the average cost in that area. So, but I couldn't even do it yesterday. So I got to get that figured out. I'm hoping maybe at 30 days out, it's going to go, yep, you can sell them. I don't know. Otherwise, it's garbage. That's what I'll do with them. Yes, Thibaut Nace had a tartare steak and it was contaminated. He got toxoplasmosis. Don't eat uncooked meat. How about that? It's not cooked. Cook your meat. Yeah, the bad meat, contaminated meat. Felix Gall goes over checkpoint time, intermediate checkpoint here. So Gall's going to go through. I'm actually trying to see where that line is that they cross. Just looking for it now. It's already 10 seconds over. Let's see, right there. Felix Gall goes through 15 seconds over in 16th place. Again, I think this suits more of a sprinter type guy for this time trial. Wow, it's insane how high some of the extension bars are getting on these bikes. Like that, this part, that reach, massive. Just trying to see who's warm up here. Yeah, the tartar steak was made of U.S. lettuce. Stephen Kreisvik, warming up now. Okay, I gotta keep reading, guys. I'm not sure what Aaron said there. Did we just get a power dump from Colin and the Vuelta? Is Tommy Dumoulin on the race? What was my power dump? What did I do? I don't know what I did. Maybe something cut out there. Drew wants Taddy to finish 2 minutes back today, then crush stage 3 or 4 and coast to the Worlds. Yeah, dude, watch Taddy finish way back today, I think. Super chill. Drew's done with alcohol until further notice. Drew, what happened? What happened, Drew? Yeah, dudes, sketchy corner shoot even for Felix Gall. So this should all be super recon by these teams because yeah, I'm honestly shocked we haven't seen an incident yet. Yeah, Mikhail Landa is old enough to be a father to some of these riders. It does feel like, oh, terrible by Felix Gall there. The way those corners are set up, they're kind of like throwing their bikes around, trying to get set up for the corner. Dave, dream would be Primoz putting 2 minutes in the field and defending to finish his career. Dude, I'd love to see that. A Primoz-Poggi battle. Drew, welcome, dude. Yeah, Rail saying I was thinking of Bruno Amaral for today, but he also prefers longer TTs. Yeah, how did Amaral do? Because he's the dude that had the bike change earlier. Yeah, I think he had a bike change earlier. So we're not going to see him anywhere inside the top 20 today. At least I think he did. Was that him? Yeah, I think it was. Flying right along here, guys. Oscar Onley coming to the finish line now. Oscar Onley here is considerably back. He's jumping out of the saddle right now. 150 meters to go right now. Going to finish probably 35 to 40 seconds down. Yep, 30 seconds at this point. 35 seconds down in total should be Oscar's deficit here. 34 seconds to Matty Brennan. So Matty Brennan, let's go, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Ben Tullett on course. Felix Gall will be finishing soon. Jordy Muse is coming up to the first checkpoint here. Interesting to see what he's going to do through there. Pablo Torres goes through the intermediate checkpoint in third place, guys. So Pablo Torres is rocking and rolling out there for UAE. Remember, he's the 20-year-old who's got this super, super long contract now with UAE. Last year, 2024, Conti, 2025 Suns, a 6-year deal with UAE. So he's there for the long haul. Another future star for UAE. Okay, the stage 18 time trial is 32.1. Yeah, so that'll be for like a different type of time trialist. You're not going to see Matty Brennan do good in that stage. It'll be the longer time trialists doing well there. Like the Primos types, the Poggy types. Eddie's saying, can you see virtual? Earlier on, Eddie, they said preliminary results, but right now they won't show anything. We got a GC prediction, but we got nothing here. They don't want to do that yet. Not super crazy hot here either. I think we're like just high 20 degrees Celsius here. Wonder if it's showing. I did look at the actual weather forecast because earlier today they didn't show anything. Yeah, so it's like 28 degrees Celsius out there. So it's not crazy hot, but still hot enough. Okay, let's back up there. Racing Ivo Oliveira for UE could do really well, but where is he out there? I'm not sure how he did. I'll have to find him. Did I see his name pop up? It's going out in 13 minutes, yeah. Right after Uda Brooks, right before Luke Tuckwell. So Ivo Oliveira here. There he is. Look where all his points are, guys. In the TT. Portuguese time trial champion back in 2020, road race champion in 2025 and 2023. So, yep, that's another good call for Oliveira there to do quite well. Coming to the finish line now, we have Ben Tullett. Will be over Matty Brennan's time. I'm going to say by 20-something seconds. Right on 20 seconds. So that puts him in 16th place right now. At the finish line there. Drew saying the doctor said life or liquor. Aaron saying shout out to GC Koos and him doing his 3rd Grand Tour this year, guys. That's right. 3 Grand Tours this year for Sepp Koos. Yeah, that's right. Jay Vine won the Tour Down Under last year after getting hit by a kangaroo. The kangaroo incident we talked about on the channel way back when. We did, guys, I think I did a couple of stages of the Santos Tour Down Under. Yeah. Dark days. Dark days. Let's forget about that time in my life. Let's forget about that time. We moved on. We moved on from that, guys. Feeling good. Oh, Jordy Muse. I didn't see his time. Okay, so Jordy Muse did not have a top 10 time at the first checkpoint, so maybe just not his type of course. I just thought, yeah, kind of like with Brennan, I just had a thought maybe this would be his type of course, but it's not looking like it. Movistar rider coming in here. Who is this? Felix Gall is only 33rd place at the finish line here, averaging 47 kilometers an hour. Pablo Torres on course here. just goes over the time right now. Oh, Pablo Torres is flying, guys. Really nice right here. Remember, he was third at the intermediate checkpoint. I think he was down 8 seconds. Yep, he was down at 8 seconds. He's going to finish about 10 over. That's good enough for 6th place, 49.4 Ks and 4K an hour, 49.4 kilometers an hour average speed. Oh yeah, Eddie, we're talking about this. Yeah, dude, I have no idea what they're going to do Vuelta last year because it's going to be overlap with the world champ. Where's that? Oh, Olympics is 2 years away. Yeah, Eddie, I'm not sure. Okay, I got to keep reading here, guys. Aaron saying, did Koos win that Vuelta while doing his 3rd GT of the year? Okay, good question, dude. Let's look that up. Let's look up Sepp Kuss here and look at his Grand Tours. So let's look at his Grand Tours. So yeah, super impressive here. He's got 13th at the Tour de France, 13th at the Giro. The year that he won La Vuelta, that was 2023. What was Aaron's question? Yeah, dude, he's done this before. So in 2023, Sepp Kuss finished 14th at the Giro, 12th at the Tour de France, won La Vuelta. Last year, he only did 1 Grand Tour. 2025, he did 2. This year, he's doing 3. Can he repeat? 2022, he did 2 Grand Tours. 2021, he did 2. Yeah, dude, so that was when he did it. In 2023, Sepp Kuss rode 3 Grand Tours and won the final one, which is this race we're watching right now. Mikel Landa on course. Really want to see Mikel Landa do well. Kind of like one of my favorite riders, I think. And, okay. Clucker's coming to the intermediate checkpoint. Has anything changed? Matty Brennan, Labrosse, Pablo Torres, Sivakov, De Pestel, and looking all the same at the end. Yeah, there we go. Someone earlier was talking about Ramses De Bruyne. He's just finished, I think. 5th place overall, 10.79 seconds behind Matty Brennan. Stephen Pope, no, Poggy has not gone yet. I imagine Poggy's going to go start last. Who will start last today? They're not showing it yet, but I got to assume they're going to give Poggy the... Is that how they do it? I mean, last year's champion's not here. Maybe it just goes by rankings in the world. I don't know. Not sure about that. Yo, Colin, this is D-Trek. Are you covering the whole Vuelta? It's going to be interesting, I hope. Yeah, dude, D-Trek, I am doing the whole race. Actually, I was telling them at work yesterday because they're like, well, Colin, how do you feel? I said, if you're asking me if I'm overwhelmed, absolutely not, bro. Dude, you just got to go talk to people. So this week, I'm talking to all my new owners. I'm going to, reach out to the tenants. I don't like to bother them too much. But the owners are going to be like, yeah, this is my guy. This is my guy right here. And just throw me work. But I was telling the people at work, like, I've got one more massive race to do. And when I say that, they think, okay, well, good luck this week. And call them like, it's the next 3 weeks. It's the next 3 weeks of waking up at 3 to 4 o'clock every day. Sometimes worse. So, yeah, dude, we're powering through D-Trek. We're doing it. Yeah, Poggy will be in the top 10, probably start, guys. I haven't seen his number yet. Okay, just reading, guys. Primos goes last. Okay. So why? Okay, so yeah, guys, I always wonder that too. Like, what determines the last guys to go out today? Like, what is that based on? Like, hang on a second here. Is that just based on the fact that Primos gets number 1 and Poggy gets number 11? Like, why is that? Is it the fact that Primos is the last winner? Is that right? Yeah, because Primos won it in 2024. Yeah, Primos won it in 2024. Yep. Jonas is not here. He won it last year. I think that's why they do it that way. That's my guess. Maybe they give him the option. I bet you they say to the winner, you can pick any spot you want. I could see that happening too. I bet you he didn't have to go last. Mr. DiBiase, there's parts where it's super narrow, like through the tunnels, and there's an outside little garden area. It's just like back, forward, left, right, and all of them are struggling to get their lines good through there. Okay, Drew, for the record, Matty Brennan having a little light sandwich at the finish line here. The camera's on him. He's shoveling food in his face. So awesome. And he's also got a Fanta, just in case you guys are wondering. He's having a Fanta at the finish line. Only drinks less than 5 glasses of wine per week. Oh, the fatty liver. Yeah. Oh, metformin is for fatty liver. Oh, no. Metformin is for diabetes, but that elevates the fatty liver. Yeah, it's just a constant. Yeah. Dude, I rarely drink now. My last drink would be when I was at the lakes. I had a couple ciders and that's it. I think, dude, I bet you this year, just turned the mic off by accident, just caught myself. This year, 6 to 10 drinks. So I need a good sesh. And I'll be off the rails altogether. Yeah, Rail. Poggy will do what's necessary. No need to push today. He will smoke everyone on the Andorra stage by doing the entire stage solo. Bob Youngles is retiring too? I thought he was already retired. Who am I thinking of? I thought Bob Youngles was already retired. Hang on, dude. I thought he retired last year. I thought he retired mid-season. He did, dude. Watch this. I thought Bob Youngles retired mid-season last year. Nope, he didn't. So who am I thinking of? Maybe it's when he changed. No, dude, I'm thinking of a different rider. It was an NSN rider. Who was that? It was an Israel Premier Tech rider last year who had a huge issue with the team. I think he left and basically left some special words for the team and retired shortly thereafter. I'm trying to remember who that was. Obviously not Bob Youngles, but yeah, that's weird that he's retiring. Aaron's asking, was Primoz Bora or Visma? Dude, offhand, I think he's been at Bora long enough, hasn't he? Primoz, but dude, you could be right about that. He was Bora. Yeah, so he left Visma at the end of 2023. He won for Bora in 2024. That's Mr. Primoz. Mikhail Landa still on course here. Yeah, there's some bad corners on, right here. Everyone's having a hard time through here before they pop into the tunnel. Looks like a service access almost. Bet you there's tunnels all over Monaco. Eddie's asking, what's the place is the finish line? I think they call it like Point Hercules. I think it's what it's called here on the map. Yeah, Port Hercules, sorry. So I think I can show you. Here. Where is our actual finish line? There's the start. There's the time. The time's at the pool. We finished just in behind the pool. So if you watch Formula 1, you know where we're at. That's that crazy chicane they do at the pool. This is where they come out of the tunnel back here. They actually, dude, it shows them in the tunnel, but I don't think it's the tunnel. I had a good look at it earlier. Yeah, I think that's the tunnel there, but they're in a secondary tunnel, probably for traffic. So let me do that. Landa retiring, Youngles retiring, Court retiring, Pozzovivo, Kreisvix retiring. Oh, Pozzovivo, who's way older than him, comes out of retirement. And just got third overall at the Czech Tour. Yeah, Brennan looks chilled as heck. Exactly. But dude, it's the Fanta. Fanta. My favorite soda. Come on, Fanta. Mr. DiBiase, has anyone ever had a... Dude, I don't even know what word you're saying there. A condi drink? What's that? A fake condi drink? What? Fakes? Facts? Fave. Freezy time? Yeah, 6 to 10 drinks because the Cabo trip is not... Exactly, dude. Yeah, there's no Cabo trips. Dude, I was trying to squeeze... I was actually going to try to go away between the end of the women's race and this one, but just too much work stuff. You know, like this week, the fourplex in Didsbury, I popped up just to see. I looked around, like, I can't even take pictures yet. So I just took outside pictures. I'm going to throw an ad up today. People are going to swarm me with interest. And I'm like, I got nothing to show you yet. And then as soon as it's available, start showing it. Yeah, I don't know when the Cabo trip's going to be. Never. Ooh, there we go. Ah, good. Cluckers did do well. I knew it. The Luxemburger first at the intermediate checkpoint 633 and then blows through and just knocks Maddie Brennan off. So I'm just reading your comments here, guys. Did mention him before. Have seen him do well. Pulled up his stats from the Tour of Luxembourg, and he did terrible in the individual time trial. But he's a TT guy. Uterbrook's on course right now. Just started his effort. He's only at 45 seconds into it. Remember, this is only 9.4 kilometers today. So it's Cluckers, Maddie Brennan, De Pestel, Labrosse, and Alouar. We got Ivo Oliveira. Here's another good pick for you guys. Rail mentioned this earlier. Oliveira is coming up here now, guys. So we'll see something good out of him. Yeah, Heracles, Greek. Hercules, Roman. Okay. I don't know what we're talking about here. Hello, Dave Perias here. How's Poggy doing? We haven't seen Poggy yet. He hasn't started yet. Yeah, dude. Aaron, when you say that, it makes me so nervous for Uterbrooks. I know. Dude, like, I'm just expecting something drastic to happen. I'm not even going to say it. Because he always, yeah, something happens to him. Mr. Ubas, it's the Danish drink sponsor on the cycling jersey. Oh, Fakes Conde. Dude, common knowledge. We got some common knowledge here from Mr. DiBiase. It's the Danish drink sponsor on the cycling jerseys. Here's Landa finishing here. It's going to be over a minute down on Cluckers. Probably about 110 down, I would say. 105 down. That's good enough for 90th position. Possibly dead last at this point. So my guess, he's not here to win the TT. 70 riders still to start. Ooh. Stefan Kung starting in 5 minutes, guys. Kung's coming. After that, I'm just looking at some big names here. Jan Hertz coming. Leo Bissot, Axel Laurence, Pablo Castrillo, Jay Vine, 20 minutes out. Jay Vine's 20 minutes out. Victor Alangelotti starting in 26 minutes. Yeah, Uterbrooks, just stay upright. Just stay upright. We'll be watching Oliveira's time closely here at the intermediate check. Just trying to see where he is right now. I think his name's just hidden there. On the check. He's right behind Uterbrooks, I believe. Okay, we got some other stuff here. I can't even say it out loud. Oh, Fanta started after Coke pulled out of Germany. Okay. Eddie's asking about future talent in Canada. Dude, I don't really know. Although, dude, you know, you might have seen on Inside Cycling World, my Instagram, I took a few little quick videos of some really, really fast dudes riding at the Masters. I think it's called Masters categories. Dude, yeah, like so many changes in direction. It's ridiculous. Okay. Coke created Fanta because they wanted to sell soda in the German market, but there was a little dude with a mustache who kind of screwed up their marketing plans selling Coke. Really, dude? No idea. Ivo Oliveira. 7 kilometers to go at this point. Um. Okay. Colin, last year was Bardet who retired mid-season, and it was Derek G who had a beef with NSN. Yeah, dude, you're right about that, but there's another dude too. And I'm going to say, it happened at the Tour of Denmark. Dude, did he retire though? Did he retire? I think I was making a joke last year during the Tour of Denmark. Like, this guy must have been caught with the DS's wife or something. I was kind of making a joke like that because he's on the team one day, gone. They never leave team. It's very rare to see a rider leave a team mid-year. It's just not how they do it. So Jakobsen, immediate transfer to Visma, that's way outside the ordinary. It's usually hang out till the end of the year, then transfer. I'm just trying to think who that rider was. And did he retire permanently? I can't remember. And you know what? I think he rode for the national team last year. Dude, how am I going to do this? I'm just trying to figure out how I can find this. I'm going to figure this out right now because now I'm interested. It was 2025 last year, and I believe he rode at the Tour of Denmark, post-Tour of Denmark last year, 2025, and I believe he rode for the national team. Jakob Fuglsang. Ooh, dudes. I'm just going to sit back for a second here. I'm going to sip of water. I'm going to do a long pause right now. We are doing an extremely long pause right now. I'm just basking in your applause right now. Okay. Just trying to say that. Dudes, no, check this out. Last year, so Jakob Fuglsang, I love this guy. 2025, rode for Israel Premier Tech. Retired August 16th. So he basically finished up his career for the national team at the post Tour of Denmark after giving Israel Premier Tech the big finger. So he rode with them up until June 1 of that year and said, I'm out. See, he was like the first guy to like jump ship last year, I think. And then just basically, and had some nasty words to say and then was done. So yeah, dude, there's some certain people out there like to say that I have dementia. Yeah, wrong. I just decide what I want to remember. And yeah, locked in, bro. Okay, still reading, guys. Okay, Jay's got to jump. See you later, Jay. Got to bounce. Cycling event tomorrow, so see you Monday. Okay, Jay, we'll see you Monday. I'll be here. I missed the Coca-Cola German market common knowledge. Dude, yeah, I didn't know anything about that. So that's some common knowledge dropped on us hard, I think, by Fab Cycling. Yeah, Fuglsang. Dude, just little things like that. I'm like, yeah, okay. Yeah, him. But yeah, for some reason I was thinking Bob Youngles. Oh yeah, dude, they're no complaining in the accommodations over the next couple days. Yeah, mic drop moment too, dude. Dude, when I do remember something like that, like so obscure, because to me that's pretty obscure. Yeah, dude. Locked in, bro. Locked in. Use your brain every day. Gator Todd, Colin can now probably say it's common knowledge. Bro. Yeah, where's Benny? Yeah, where is Benny these days? What's Benny up to? I have no idea what Binion's up to these days. Biniam. We will take a look at Biniam here. What's his next race? So Biniam's he's Renewey Tour. Guys, I'm not covering that race, so that's why. So Biniam got a 7th place today. So Biniam's racing at Renewey Tour. Guys, I did Renewey Tour last year. But things are kind of overlap. I think last year Renewey Tour finished on stage 1 of La Vuelta, so I was able to do it. Last year was insane. Tour de France, overlapped Tour de France Femmes, overlapped into the Burgos. Tour of Denmark. Tour of Denmark, Tour of Luxembourg, Renewey Tour, like bang, 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 bang. Gadoosh. Okay, Brilson, he just flunked a sprint in Renew Tour today. Kim LaCourte becoming the Benny of the women's peloton. All of Mauritius shows up in the chat. Yeah, oh yeah, the Mauritians are strong in the chat. Yeah, Benny's at the Renew Tour. Dudes, dudes, we just missed Oscar Chamberlain, not even paying attention to the race, just finishes 2 seconds ahead of Cluckers. Oscar Chamberlain of Australia. Dudes, why are the Australians so good at time trialing? He's 1.94 meters tall. Dude, just look for the tallest guys in the race. That's all you need to do. If they're tall, they're going to do well. Most likely. Under 23 in Australia, he was the 2024 individual time. Oh, he finished third, in that one. So this guy is a time trialist. That's really his only points that he has. Just finished 28th at a time trial in Poland. So, top part of the field there. But yeah, he just blew through. So he was second at the first checkpoint, first overall. Oscar Chamberlain. Okay, let's start paying attention here. Watching Uta Brooks now. He's got 1.4 kilometers to go, it says. Next to start, Jay Vine starts in 13 minutes. Kreisvik in 11 minutes. Bissio, that's how I have to say it. Ivo Oliveira. Let's see how he's going to do. How did he do at the intermediate? Ivo Oliveira was 5th, 9 seconds down at the intermediate. So he's going to be top 10 for sure. Tuckwell was in 6th at that point. Now, Tuckwell and Oliveira are on course together. Oliveira is definitely catching Uta Brooks. Tuckwell looks like he's doing about the same performance as Oliveira. Okay. Aaron saying, where did that decathlon rider come from? So that's going to be Chamberlain here. Dude, like he raced Poland, he raced Switzerland, Dunkirk. So this is his first Grand Tour this year. I was going to say, is this his first Grand Tour ever? It is. This is his debut. He is a debutante. This is it. This is his first time at a Grand Tour. Hasn't done the Giro, hasn't done the Tour de France. La Vuelta 2026. In the hot seat at the moment. Oliveira coming to the finish line. 200 meters to go. Will not knock Chamberlain out. Will not. You can see it already. At this point, he's over time now. He's just going to lose seconds here, about 5 seconds down. That's going to give him third place overall. He is third overall, 5 seconds down at 50.4 kilometers an hour. Looking for some more fast times coming through, guys. Fast times. Yeah, nice finish there. Dave saying last year, a day without column was a day without auction. Yeah, dude, it felt like I streamed every day last year. Like Tour de France through. Remember though, too, guys, last year I only started at the Tour de France. I didn't do the Giro. I didn't do all those one-day races and all that other stuff beforehand. I'm going to continue to do that. The beauty of World Tour cycling for me is that it's early in the morning, well before I even think about work. Tuckwell's popping out of the tunnel now. He's already over time, I believe. Yeah, he's over time now. So got about 200 meters to go, 150 meters to go at this point. We'll finish really strong. So this is Luke Tuckwell here for Bora Hansgrohe. Probably going to finish 10, 11 seconds down. Actually, 12 seconds down. That gives him 6th place at the moment. So there's Tuckwell here. 12 seconds down, 6th place overall. Time to beat right now, it's 11:06. 11 minutes, 6.47 seconds for Oscar Chamberlain, the decathlon rider. Matty Brennan sits 4th overall. So again, like, that's what I mean. Some of these TTs like this, the shorter ones, you're going to see guys like Matty Brennan show up. That's a name you wouldn't say is the top of every TT, but a shorter one, yeah, he can be right there. Rail saying if Mr. Will Chamberlain can win today's TT, then he is the best Chattahooga of the decade. William, bro, welcome. William Moriarty is in the mix. Dave saying hi. Dave saying, who thinks the winning time will be sub 10 minutes? Sub 10? No way. Maybe sub 11. Yeah, dude, I thought maybe low 10s. But, dude, I don't know. It is so technical out there. Like, they're scrubbing off so much speed. Stefan Kung coming to the first checkpoint now. He takes a left-hander. He's over check time now. Here's the timing point coming up now. 4 seconds down. Kung's on it. Kung knows. 4 seconds down. Let's dial it up, baby. Let's dial it up. But, dude, this course, kind of brutal. Yeah, 4 seconds down for Stefan Kung. At the intermediate, that puts him in 5th place right now. Alessandro Romelli maybe? What do you think, Romelli or Romeli? I'm going to say it Romelli because he's Italian. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to think winning time. Dude, I don't even know if they can get to 10 minutes, 30 seconds. I don't think anyone's that fast on this kind of a technical course. Okay. Yeah, dude, it's about the corners. Dave, exactly. It's about getting up out of the corners and accelerating over and over. And I don't think, like, some of the time trials here are capable of doing that. The sprintier guys are. Another guy who could do really well is Finn Fisher-Black. Did he start already? Finn Fisher-Black. Did he start? Let's take a look at Finn. Finn Fisher-Black. Big dude, 1.89 meters tall, so he's walking around at 6'3". I don't remember seeing him yet. It's not showing any results. Sometimes they'll show you the results on the fly in PCS. Sometimes. Not all the time. Dudes, we still got João Almeida to come, Poggy, Doman Novak. Jay Vine should be on course real quick. Real quick. Yeah, real quick. Let's see. Jay, okay, he's 7 minutes away. So Axel Laurence is coming, Leo Bissio, Kreisvik, Pablo Castrillo, Jay Vine. Kind of the next big names coming up. Drew's saying 10 minutes, 33 seconds is his prediction. Okay, locked in. Drew's got it. Drew's pretty good at predicting these two guys. So I'm just going to bounce here. Yeah. Dude, this should be a good race if we ignore the Poggy results. Dude, I think it's the same as Tour de France, right? Yeah, Mr. DiBiase, you're right. That raggedy tunnel looks like the El Chapo prison escape. Yeah, dude, I thought we were going down the main road, like where you see the Formula One. We're not. Yeah, we're going through some kind of like service tunnel. They're like, it looks like they're riding through a service tunnel. Like for some rich dude. You know, they're wheeling foods around, bodies, perhaps. Is Pidcock here? Dude, I don't think Pidcock's here. I don't think. No, he's not. Maybe Pidcock's out mountain biking. Is Pidcock mountain biking? I don't know. What is Pidcock doing? Tom Pidcock. His next races are Quebec and Montreal. I know Mathieu van der Poel is mountain biking. Alpecin. Mathieu van der Poel. His mountain bike. The mountain bike stuff doesn't show up here. But I did see his thing. He's doing a couple of mountain bike races. Then he's doing... It said he was doing Quebec, Montreal, and then Worlds. Ooh, nice time here. Romelli comes through. Only 4 seconds down. That gives him 3rd place overall now. So this Astana rider puts in a really good effort here. Let's see where he is. Yeah, Alessandro Romelli. 22 years old from Italy. Again, taller. 1.86 meters tall. So he's 6 feet, 6'1". Putting out the big watts. So it's Chamberlain, Cluckers, Romelli, Oliveira, Brennan, De Pestel, Tuckwell, Labrosse, Alouar, and De Bruyne is our top 10 at the moment. Back through the shady tunnels. Yeah. Shady. Fab Cycling saying the prison escape tunnel for El Chapo had air conditioning. It was nicer than these. Gator Todd saying, saw a video with Julian Alaphilippe doing lip syncing Celine Dion. was funny. Dude, I haven't seen that. Check that out. Yeah, so Pickhock's not here. Yeah, one of the tunnels is definitely a bike path. It shows the bike path markings. Some of them look like a service tunnel for the, the help, if you want to call it the help. Like I said earlier, guys, Monaco being so small with all those buildings, there's probably tunnels everywhere to move stuff around town easier. DiBiase saying it looks sketchy and unfinished. Saying you're a good, sketchy and crazy TT guy is a weird flex. Yeah, that's what you tell the ladies. Yeah, but dude, I'm sketchy. I'm sketchy and crazy in the TT. I'm good at it. And he's saying that Jacob Alula will have a new long-time investor, especially Alula, have financial problems with the war. Yeah, the war. Dude, I don't even know what's going on in the world right now. So you guys could tell me anything and I would believe you probably right now. Leo Bisio is already on course, or he will be on course in the next 15 seconds. Poggy has a fresh haircut like Colin was looking for. Yeah, dudes, it's like, I thought I'd be getting my haircut already. Like, I thought I would have been there. Haircut. No. Let's rock. And yeah. Because I got all the stuff floating in my brain. The ads, they can just be kind of whatever. I can add on to the ads. Because they're not viewable. So I just got to get them up. And I got to do some tracking on people. Dudes, I think it's time for a nature break. We're going to have a sip of water. Okay, guys, French press coffee. That's my new thing. It's the only way to go. First day I've ever had it. Loved it. Ever had it here, I should say. Dudes, let's take a look at this here. Cluckers, Chamberlain, Brennan at the intermediate. Chamberlain, Cluckers, Romelli at the finish. Stephen Greisfix going right away. Jay Vines going out in 2 minutes. Castrillo. I'm looking for huge names coming. There's Valter. There's Leonard Kamna. Kamna's fast in the TT, guys. Josh Tarling. Respect. Dude, the guys... Yeah, dude, I don't even like to talk about it. It's only been a week since his younger brother passed away. And he's racing here. I guess he basically said, I just got to get racing again. Christophe Laporte's coming. Mulberger. Enric Mas. João Almeida. Finn Fisher Black. Dudes, we're getting up to GC kind of names coming soon. Kreisvik getting ready to start. I'm going nature break. No attacking. Right, dudes. It's been a while since I said this, but we're back inside the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance and performance excellence. Jay Vine in the start chute right now on that beautiful Colnago. Envy wheels. Let's go, dude. Oh, and someone's saying here that Kung finishes behind Romelli. That's right. 4.85 seconds off the lead. Jay Vine on course. I think Jay Vine's going to be out to do something here. Yeah, like, can I do it? Can I? Can I, boss? Yeah, go for it, Jay. I think I can see him wanting to go for it. Poggy? No, not happening. Colin, make sure to tell the barber to keep the frosted tips. Yes. Dude, I think I will still go for my drive later. I find I can work remote a lot. And some days I'm not even opening the front door for, like, at all. It just stays shut all day. So that's unacceptable. So I need to leave the house every day. French press plus fresh ground Kona beans. Yeah, dude, it was so good. It was like no bitter. Yeah, it was not bitter at all. Or like burnt, I guess. Josh Tarling has not started yet. Matt, Josh Tarling starts here in. I saw his name. There it is. Josh Tarling starts in 16 minutes, directly behind Attila Valter, ahead of Asburin, Malberger, Laporte, Enric Mas. Joao Almeida goes in 21 minutes. Finn Fisher Black in 22 minutes. Dave Perverse some fava beans and a nice Chianti. I wonder if Colin tries to make his natural breaks as fast as... Dude, I'm probably faster. Sometimes I stand around with her going, okay, yeah, this looks good. Just kidding, dudes. Just do my thing. I do my thing, clear my voice. I've already had 4 coffees today. So there's... Oh, yeah, Poggy looks good with the hair. You're wearing the retro sunwear. It looks so 1994. Bodybuilders at the gym. He's on his phone right now. Wonder what he's doing on his phone right now. He's probably messaging me. Bro, accepted. Okay, Poggy, if you want to be friends, I'll accept your friendship. Dude, it's very quiet in here, Dave. Very quiet. The only things you're ever going to hear in the background is the coffee making. And we're not making any coffee today. So you're not going to hear Pablo Castrillo on course, guys. Movistar rider. Dudes, this guy should do well too. Castrillo should do well. Let's take a look at Pablo Castrillo. Here. Yeah, national champs of Spain, individual time trials. So this guy can do well. Okay, now it's showing up. They moved some stuff around here. I don't know why. Oh, this little thing showing up. His split times are showing up here because he's on course at the moment, I think. I think that's why they're doing that. So Pablo Castrillo can do it. Jay Vine, where we wait until the intermediate checkpoint for them to come through. Jay will be through before him. Look at this. Top career top 3 percentage in time trials is Jay Vine over Oscar Chamberlain. That's probably mostly because Oscar Chamberlain is only 21 years old, and Mr. Jay Vine is a lot older than that. How old is Jay Vine? I feel like Jay is getting quite old. Jay Vine, 30. That's how old he is. He's old as the hills, guys. Just seems like he's been around forever, because he has. Seems like he's been around a very, very long time. We're going to jump here. And, oh, what am I getting messages for? Oh, that's what that is. Okay, I lost my feed. Yeah, it might be too technical for Vine. Yeah, dude, that's part of it too. Like, how good can they ride this technical course? And this one is super technical. We're not talking downhills. It's just everywhere. The Formula One. Think of that. Just corners everywhere. Every time they hit an apex, they're swinging out, hitting the next apex, the next one, the next one. Aaron just got some favas from the markets today. Going to make a hash with them. Corn, onion, peppers, bacon. Sounds good. Clarice not invited because she'll eat some. We don't want that. Poggy's checking out the Strava on the sketch tunnel road. Yeah, dude, he could be doing that. He could be doing that. There will be a Strava segment. I wonder if there is. Well, there is now. If there's a Strava segment. Wow, Chamberlain, the guy that's sitting in first place overall was born the last year that Lance won the Tour. That's insane. 49.7k an hour average speed. Yeah, 21 years old. Wow, real. Here's someone interesting. A random Alpecin rider. In his first World Tour year as a 30-year-old, is he the oldest GT debutant at? Dude, I love seeing stuff like that. I love when you're seeing there's an old guy that makes it. Alpecin. Yeah, this guy here, Lindsay de Wilder. Okay, dudes, Pablo Castrillo goes through 14 seconds slower at the first check. So he's 14 seconds over. Yeah, this dude here, 31 years old. Dude, we might have talked about him before, maybe. Yeah, dude, I think we did talk about him. That he rode pro and only went World Tour. Sorry, yeah, you're right. He only went Tour. Well, as a 31-year-old, he made World Tour. So you're saying there's a chance. I think we said we were saying there's a chance. Ooh, Jay Fine goes through. Nope. Ooh, Jay might have the time, you guys. He might have it. Nope. It's one more corner away. Still one more. Maybe a couple corners. Jay's not going to get the fastest time at the intermediate. And where is the marker? 6 seconds over. It says Jay Vine 6 seconds over at the intermediate. Is that correct? Yep, 6.2 seconds for Jay Vine over there. Cluckers is still first. Oscar Chamberlain takes it at the finish line, though. Coming up next, James Shaw. Dude, James Shaw. Where did we last see him? We talked about him a lot somewhere. We didn't do the Tour of Austria, I don't believe. Okay, we'll just back out here. So James Shaw, Marco Brenner's on course. He's only just started his effort. Hamish McKenzie's coming. Bookman, Zana, George Bennett, Rudy Millard, Kamna, Attila Valter, Josh Charling in 10 minutes, guys. Whew. Callum Thornley, 5th fastest rider at the intermediate checkpoint. Okay, we have seen this guy. Wow, he just got 3rd in the time trial at the Tour of Poland and a race that was 12.5 kilometer length. So this is his type of race right here. Bissio's got a nice time coming to the finish, you guys. Ooh, Leo Bissio might get the time. Leo Bissio takes it, guys. What? Are you kidding me? That's another teammate. That is another teammate. Dude. Okay, so Leo Bissio was 4 seconds down at the intermediate, just takes it. So Bissio, decathlon. Chamberlain, decathlon. De Pestel, decathlon. Wow. So they've now had 3 riders that would have been in the hot seat. Remember, De Pestel never even got to the hot seat. Chamberlain's been sitting in it, and Leo Bissio takes it. 11 minutes and 5 seconds. So top riders will probably just be under 11 minutes, I guess. I can't see them getting that much faster. He only took it by 3/4 of a second there. Primoz is getting geared up. Okay, I gotta back up a bit here, guys. Yeah, there was nothing so vague as saying technical for, yeah, it's technical. I'm gonna say that for every, dude, I'm gonna say that for every stage from now on, even if it's a straight line. Yeah, new Poggy rule. He must race with 2 filled bidons at all times to help other riders get close to his watts per kilo. Yeah, Jay will also do better in the longer TT. This one's probably too technical, guys. You know, probably too technical. Dave's saying keys to victory today are perfect tire pressure and hand strength. Probably, yeah, hanging on to these corners. Yeah, decathlon teammate. Exactly, Aaron. I mean, the thing about this one and two, it's so short. I mean, by the time they hit the intermediate, it seems like they're almost at the finish. Here we're going through Sketchville Tunnel. This is Castrillo coming out of the tunnel. He'll have 150 meters to go. He's already over. He's going to be down by 30 seconds on the winner. He's going to be probably 30 seconds behind Bissio at the finish, is my guess. Maybe high 20s. Yep, he's going to finish 26 seconds behind Leo Bissio. That's good for 29th place. And the dude's fast. So obviously that course was not designed for him. Needs a longer course, I think. So yeah, that's going to be a word TT today. And yeah, top three is kind of crazy right now. Dude, I think it's just, so technical. Jay Vine coming to the finish, guys. Ooh, Jay Vine will not take it. He's trying. Yeah, I think Jay put a lot into this, and he's going to finish 6 seconds down in 6th place overall. So Jay Vine, finishes 5.65 seconds behind Leo Bissio. Dude, that's a weird result. No doubt that's a weird result. Leo Bissio. Let's take a look. Let's see his time trial results. Okay, that was a team time trial. He got a 29th in the Basque Country earlier this year. That's it. 2025. Let's see all his results. Okay, let's look at the Vuelta last year. 139th in that time trial. About the same distance. Ooh, Callum Thornley, dudes. Callum Thornley. We're going to have a new leader. Callum Thornley is going to be our new leader. Just watch this. Oh, it's going to be so close. 1 second. 1 second. Dude, he takes it by 3 seconds over Bissio. Wow. Smashed it. Callum Thornley comes through, sets a new benchmark, 11 minutes, 2.6 seconds. That's 3.2 seconds faster than Bissio. We just had him on screen before. We had Callum Thornley on screen before talking about him. So he is in the hot seat now. Yeah, the decathlon team surely built to win with Gall, but then Poggy decided to show up. Yeah, we got Riccatello there too. Okay, we're all caught up, dudes. We are all caught up here. It says less than 2% of all the PCS game players picked Callum Thornley in their team today. Latest times coming through. I'm just going to keep a look at this intermediate. It seems like by the time they hit the intermediate, it feels like they're at the end. Coming up next, Valter's coming. Josh Tarling's coming. Dudes, it's going to be crazy. They're going to have to look long and hard where they can get more time out of this course, I think. Can you see anyone being 30 seconds faster? Like, oof, that seems like a big stretch to me. Aaron's saying, looks like you're going to need about 53K an hour to win this. Yeah, Callum's time was at 50K an hour average, which is lower than your average TT for a flattish TT. If Ghana was here on a flat course that wasn't so crazy, he'd probably be like 57K an hour, I would imagine. No more English name than Callum Thornley. Yeah, it just sounds very British, doesn't it? Into the sketchy tunnel. Dudes, and you know what? It looks like they have like portable lights set up for this race. Probably it's just very dark and spooky down here. Normally, they got generators all over the place. Total green power here. They're all about recycling at La Vuelta too. That's a big thing they promote at La Vuelta. It's recycling. They got the diesel generators running downstairs, I think. I don't know. Yeah, maybe they're just battery banks. Rudy Millard is heading out right away. Leonard Kamna. Let's take a look at Leonard Kamna. European continental champion in the time trial way back in 2016. He's 29 years old. Wow. Dude, that's impressive. So as a 19-year-old, he was the European champion. Under 23 champion. 2022, he was the national German individual time trial champion. So he might have a good run here, riding for Lidl Trek. Poggy doing a nice hard warm-up. Dude, it's amazing in their warm-ups. Like, wow. Like, not messing around. Dude, I do not know how to ride a bike. Like, yeah, he's got the stuff stuck up his nose, whatever those things are. The tampons. Is that what it is? I don't know. Volta Tarling coming right away. Finn Fisher Black is under 8 minutes. Joao Almeida under 7 minutes. Laporte just under 5 minutes. And let's get back to our little goofy sticks. They show up. There's someone was asking about Victor Langeliotti. He is on course right now, coming to the finish. I'll try to get a time here for him. I don't see... not bad, really. At the intermediate, he was only 12.13 seconds down. That's 18th place overall there. At the intermediate, that's good enough. If he holds that to the finish, 9th to 10th place. Very, very tight. With it being a short race here. Blasting through the Festival International building. They're in and out of that building like in 2 seconds flat. Yeah, so Victor's just going to finish right away. Tarling is in the start chute. Dude, all I can say is wow about this guy. Like, I don't know if I'd have the mental fortitude to be doing this. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, Poggy's in the AC was doing all. Oh, dude, yeah, he's like, looks like he's doing mini sprints, warming up. We're getting into linguistics now. A little bit of linguistics action here. Okay, dude, I'm just trying to get comfortable here. I feel like I've been in here forever. Dudes, guys, first live stream back is always a tough one, even though generally they're shorter. But yeah, we're like coming up on 3 hours. Dude, I honestly thought we'd be done in 2 hours. I don't know why I thought that. I don't know why. Must have been all that delicious French press coffee I had first thing this morning. Sponsored by your company. Let's go. Yeah, like I feel like I need to be out of the house. I feel like I need to be riding my bike. At the rate we're going now, we're only doing 40K today. And at the rate we're going right now, I need to leave the house after the stream, come back and ride. That's what I'm going to do. Josh Trolling on course, guys. And we're looking at the finish line here. All the same as before. Let's look at the names coming through here. Zana Bennett, Gogol, Millard, Attila Valter has started just ahead of Josh Tarling. That'll be interesting to watch that one. At the finish line, Marco Brenner's just finishing up now. He finishes 23 seconds down. That's good for 20th place overall. James Shaw will be next. Hamish McKenzie. Bookman Tiller. Rasmus Tiller. Rasmus Tiller, I was going to say, probably an Uno X rider here, 30 years old. Yeah, he's coming up next behind Bookman, I believe. Yeah, he's riding directly behind Bookman. What this McKenzie guy? There's a huge gap between McKenzie and Bookman here. I'm not sure if that's real or it's just... So Bookman was 41 seconds down at the first checkpoint. McKenzie was only 13 seconds down. Hamish McKenzie's on a good ride, guys. He's on a pretty decent ride right now, but 13 seconds down puts you outside of the top 10. So we'll be watching McKenzie finish here right away. See if I get that to highlight. There it is. You can see he's on that final little climb here. That's probably him coming up out of the tunnel, I would imagine. Yeah, sure it is. That'll be him coming up out of the tunnel. They swing a couple of corners and he's right at the finish line. Tarling winning would be this. Oh, dude, absolutely. Tarling to win today would be the best story ever. What's the most interesting thing about Notting Hill? Nothing. Just looking at some times here. Dude, Rasmus Tiller is on a nice time too. Intermediate checkpoint, he's only 10.7 seconds down. That's 14th place. So he is having a good ride here. Tarling on course, chasing after Volta right now. Gregor Mulberger has just started. Poggy is in the ice vest now. Not only is he in the cooling mist, he's now riding in a full ice vest. Looks like their jersey might be changed up a little bit here. Yeah, it's kind of got like a black shoulder and a white shoulder. He's dropped the chain on his trainer, I think. Yep, he dropped the chain on his trainer. Got it back on. Nice job, Poggy. He's definitely going M&M today. He's got the M&M look going. Now he decides, I'm done with this trainer, man. I'm ready. Poggy warm up. Oh, look at this. 75.8% of all PCS game players have picked Josh Tarling in their team today. Okay, I'm not sure what you guys are talking about here. Yeah, Aaron. Finley is a very pretentious name. They say it comes with the trust fund. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you know someone called Finley over here, yeah. So, yeah, watch this Rasmus Tiller guy at the finish line here. He's 14th now. See how he's going to do at the finish. Top 20. Oh, it keeps bouncing away. So Marco Brenner is 20th overall, and he's 23 seconds down. So there's 23 seconds that separate our top 20 riders. João Almeida in the start chute. Enric Mas is underway. I don't expect a barn burner out of Enric Mas. This is not his thing. And João Almeida will be up in the casino here right away. Finn Fisher Black's coming. Okay, Enric Mas has just started. Trying to see some fast times here. Kamna will be coming up to intermediate. Valter's next, then Tarling, Asburin. We got Christophe Laporte there as well. Real says we're just poking fun at the Brits. You're allowed to do that, and especially me because I was born there. So if you're from there, you can really make fun of it, even though no one thinks you're from there. So someone will look at you like, dude, hey man, you can't say that. I'm like, yeah, I can because I was born there. That's that rule. Or you can also implement the old, my grandpa's from there. You can throw that one in as well. So you can make fun of anyone in the world that you want. That's how we do it around here. Oh, dude, Mr. DiBiase, you called it. From your wrestling background, from being Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, they should have walkout music. Hey, I'm thinking Poggy walks out to Gangster's Paradise. Yeah. Poggy walks out to Gangster's Paradise. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Just for time trials, they have walkout music. Just pick any song, we'll play it for you. Dude, maybe they do. Is GC Mass live for a top 5? Oh, like, nah. No. I'm saying no. Yeah. Almeida. Yeah, Almeida's out there, guys. Let's see how he does. I think he'll be here. I think he's directly behind Laporte. You can't really see his name. Oh, no, there he is. So it's Laporte. Almeida's just started. Who did I say went up before him? Oh, that'll be Mas. It's Enric Mas, then Almeida. Finn Fisher Black en route. This guy could have a good time. Bigger, more powerful rider. All depends how he decides to ride it. How does he handle these corners here? Colin, this is Rail. You were born, but you were raised and represent Canadian. Don't forget to say sorry every second sentence. And dude. Sorry, dude. Yeah, we do that. Sorry, dude. Dude, I say dude way too much. Way too much. The best thing is when I call women dudes, like out in public. Yo, dude. And they're 75. 75 years old. Yesterday, dudes, at that, I was telling my mom this, at that property manager meeting, the old property manager was kind of handsy with the old Colin here. So I was sitting between two ladies, and she kept having this habit of reaching over and resting her hand. Resting? Yeah, actually it did rest for a little bit. On said right massive quadricep. Just saying. Just saying. Just put that out there. Handsy. She'll never see this video, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, Poggy uses the Stone Cold theme, gives a stunner. Free rider is stunner. Dude, I love that. Oh yeah, dude. Sorry, I'm not paying attention here. Josh Tarling goes through. Yes, he goes through the intermediate in first place, tied with Archer's Cluckers. Essentially, it is 1.31 seconds, so he is ahead, moving at 51.4k an hour. I'm looking at, I believe this is Finn Fisher Black here. It is. Camera just cuts to him. Got some data coming for him. Let's see how he's going to do. It's only 2 minutes in. So it's Tarling, Cluckers, Chamberlain, Brennan, Romelli at the first checkpoint. Callum Thornley did really well to come from 6th place, 4.37 seconds down at the intermediate to take the overall lead. I don't think he's going to hold it. Just my guess. There's some guys. There's a guy here in particular that's out to prove something today, and I hope he does. I really hope he does. Enter Sandman is I thought you would choose on. Yeah, maybe Master of Puppets. Dude, yeah. Master of Puppets. We do that too. Mr. Salmon could also be a choice for Poggy. Tarling putting the hammer down through the checkpoint. That's from Fab Cycling here. Checking out some of these huge like apartment buildings here. Looks so strange, surrounded by like the lower 5- and 6-story buildings that you think of Monaco. And here's this gigantic tower. I just missed the name of it. Oh yeah, I want to hear Tarling say that he raced for his brother and with his brother. And also, yeah, dude. Yes. Yeah, I wish we had more checkpoints. We have one stupid checkpoint out there on course. There needs to be, I would have said this one here. You put a check around kilometer 3.5, and then you put one around kilometer 7, and done. Just one more checkpoint. Okay, I missed Leonard Kamna. He did finish 12th overall there. Kamna finishes 12th, 15 seconds down. So I knew he'd have a good time, just not good enough to crack the top 10 here. Currently, no one's got into the 10-minute range, but I think we're going to see it. Ooh. Right now, they got Tarling 2 seconds ahead of Callum Thornley, and it's saying we're 1.5 kilometers from the finish here. And then we cut to Finn Fisher Black. He's still got 6 kilometers to go. Yeah, walk-up music. I would love that for time trials. Dude, hype it up, right? Hype it the F up, bros. Yeah, Poggy walking in to lose yourself would be cool too. Yeah, dude, I'd love that. Swiss Ziggy, dude, lurker, no longer lurker, 52 years, young cycling fan here with the double Belgian-Dutch nationality, living in Esslingen, cyclocross village. I want Wout to win today. Dude, I do cyclocross coverage too. So Swiss Ziggy, welcome aboard. Everyone's going to say hi to you. I know they are. Everyone's going to say hi to you. Swiss Ziggy, thanks for finding the channel. My name's Colin. Swiss, talking to you, dude. 52 years young, so strong in cycling. Here's Josh Tarling smashing into the finish, guys. No one better beat this dude today. No one. Dude, it's going to be so close. It's going to be so close. 1 second. 1 second. 51.2k an hour. I think Callum Thornley's okay with that. Yeah, he doesn't look disappointed. He's just kind of like, well, and he'll be super pro. He's going to be super respectful here. Dude, yeah, just let him have it. Yeah, dude, Swiss Ziggy. I'm going back to Swiss Ziggy here. Dude, cyclocross, man, that is the schnizzle. Dude, I love cyclocross so much. I did a bunch of races last year. Not as many as I was intending. I started in November, and I did all the Telenet Super Prestige races. There's Telenet, Super Prestige. There's another one too. What's the other one, dude? You'll know. Swiss Ziggy. There's the UCI races that Matthew shows up for. There's another series too. There's kind of like 3 levels. The UCI, Telenet Super Prestige, and the other one. X2O. X2O. Dude, long pause. Colin gets another long pause. Yeah, it kind of all fell apart around Christmas time. But that's for another time. I'll give you that story. Some of you guys know that story, but yeah, that's for another time. Yeah, so Swiss Ziggy. Dude, flashbacks. The last dog I had before I got punted. His name's Ziggy. There we go. So you're getting the background already. Roy Klopfenstein says he can hear me. Good. Okay, Roy, welcome aboard, dude. Okay, Finn Fisher Black, dude. Didn't have a hot time. Okay, what time did it say? Finn Fisher Black. Oh, 0.32. Okay, I thought it said 32 seconds. He's 0.32 behind Josh Tarling at the intermediate checkpoint. Dudes, like, I don't know about you guys, but knowing the story and you were that close, yeah, I missed a gear. I swear I would, I don't want to say I'd do it, but yeah, I missed a gear. Sorry, man. And then, yeah, Josh, you won. Yeah, dude, I'm all in it. Matt, songs for Pog entrance are rap songs like Nelly's I Am Number One. Pinoy's asking who's watching Little League Baseball. Dude, I didn't even know that was on. Okay, I'm just going to catch up, you guys. I'm so far behind now again. Stefan, who cut the onions? Yeah, dude. And Ziggy. I just joined Ziggy. Salut. Yeah, dude, honestly, Ziggy, thanks for finding the channel. I will be doing a bunch of cyclocross racing this year. The commentary for it. Really enjoyed it last year. And dude, it's some of the best racing out there. Like, and just to see Mathieu van der Poel, Thibaut Nace, dudes, all those names. I've lost track of Emil Verstringer, Thibaut Del Grosso, so many other names. Alpesen's there, Viscere, Toonarts. Dudes, like, those guys are so good. Okay, yeah, Tarling only 1 second over Thornley. Might not be enough. I know, dude. I'm a bit concerned about this. I'm watching Finn Fisher Black going, dude, please don't ruin it for us. Please don't ruin it. Here's Port Hercules, whatever you want to call it. All the super yachts are there. Greatest moment ever in Formula One is watching Kimi Räikkönen car blow up and then walking, ignoring the pits, going to the yacht and partying it up on the yacht like a boss. Kimi Räikkönen, yeah, that's the kind of Formula One driver I want to see. Yeah, men's men. Enric Mass here, just finishing up in Sketchville Tunnel. A lot of urine therapy happens down there. Comes up out of the tunnel, takes the left-hander into the right. 4-3 into 6. Straight. I'm thinking rally racing for some reason. 150 to go. He's going to finish about 30 seconds down. 30 plus maybe. Boom. Actually, right on 29 seconds. That's good for 36th place. Josh Tarling in first. Callum Thornley in second. Christophe Laporte in third. I didn't even see Laporte finish. Wow. Dudes, I missed Laporte finish. Only 1.74 down. Finn Fisher Black, when are you going to miss that gear? Oh, Ziggy is the robot in Buck Rogers. Ziggy, that little robot dude. Yeah, I remember him. That was his name, Ziggy. Yeah, Mathieu van der Poel is more like a yacht rock guy. Yeah. What's that? It's all over Instagram these days. They're talking about, who's the lead singer of the Doobies? That guy. And I don't have the song in my head right now. I watched that video so many times. The way he sings. Guys. Yeah, I've lost it. Would the car tell the rider to pull back and give Tarling? Dude, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if some of the pros, out of respect, all the guys in the cars are ex-pros. They'd be like, you know what, dude? How bad do you want this? How bad do you want this? Ziggy saying Mathieu van der Poel did go to school here in Essen, and his brother too. Mathieu van der Poel, my favorite rider, dude. Oh, here he comes. 4 seconds. He's not going to get it, guys. No, he's lost considerable time. Yep, boom. So Finn Fisher Black lost a lot of time. I can tell when they hit the 150 to go sign. And he was already behind at that point. So it's still Tarling and Thornley, Laporte. Finn Fisher Black only comes in sixth place, so he lost a good 6 seconds in that second half of the race. Yeah, professional racing at 50K about is all about no guess. Yeah, I agree. I just thought in this case, maybe. Yeah. Dude, it's such a weird situation. Tarling's like, no one better slow up for me. That's what he's thinking. No one better slow up. I want to see a real race. That's what he wants. That's what his bro would want too. Oh, it was Tweaky. Yeah, it was Tweaky. Yeah, we got Mandela'd. We just got Mandela'd. Yeah, I was thinking Twiggy too. Ziggy. Twiggy. Is Twiggy? Yeah, Buck Rogers, the lady, if you know what I'm talking about. The lady, Aaron Gray. Look her up. Don't look too hard. Don't look too long though. Okay? I don't want you guys, you know. You know what I'm saying. Oh, Benny cranking. Yeah, Toto out of Africa. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, speaking about Mandela's, okay. Oh, imagine it's Poggy who beats Tarling's time. Yeah. Nah, he wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't. I think he'd be too respectful. Uh, I don't know any of this French music. I don't know. If you know, you know. I don't know. Elise, is that some French stuff? Michael McDonald, that's guy. Dude, what's the song? Hey, Gator, what's the Michael McDonald song that's really... Dude, it's all over Instagram. And it's like everyone on the planet... dude, that guy is so talented. The way he can sing, and I don't have the song in my head right now. I see it every day. Like, we're talking like, dude, you can tell, like, rapper dudes, like, they love him. They're like, this guy is incredible. Very funky. I love the funk. Dude, I think a lot of yacht rock disco dudes are very highly respected by rapper dudes. They like the funk. Mads Pedersen in the start shoot. Let's go, Mads. Yeah, Peter Sagan would be Rock the Casbah. Fab, my walk music is New World Order by the Ministry. Dude, I don't even know if I know that song. Dude, mine would be Bella Lugosi's Dead. I've been listening to that song a lot lately. Dude, I love that song. Just grooving out to it, driving around. Or what else? What else have I listened to a lot of lately? I don't know. Dude, does anyone else listen to one song on repeat whilst working out? I've done it. I can do that. I can listen to one song on repeat for like an hour to 2 hours straight. I just kind of go, that's my song. And this is what we're doing today. Dudes, I'm just going to look at the start line here. Pedersen is underway. He will be, yeah, Pedersen is underway. Ben Turner's coming. David Dela Cruz, Callum Scottson. Wout van Aert. For less than 5 minutes, guys. Ivan Romeo. This guy can TT, guys. Romeo. Watch for him. I mentioned him in my Discord this morning. They all mentioned the main names. I'm like, what about Romeo? What about Hayter? What about Primos? So I think Romeo could do quite well. Again, Tarling, Thornley, Laporte, Bissio. Again, that's kind of a weird one there. Oscar Chamberlain, Archer Cluckers, Romelli, Kung, Jay Vine. Dead or alive, you spin me right round, baby, right round. Aaron, yes, dude. Aaron Gray in the purple spandex. Okay, so, yeah, that was a famous French performer from earlier. For Jonas, it would be either Culture Club, and some hyper-aggressive black metal if his wife is not at home. Well, she'll be out at the Home Depot picking up the supplies for him to put into do the bathroom later. I would expect Trine, that's the wife of Jonas, to put on some death metal instead of Jonas. Imagine Jonas with Vivaldi or something similar. Huge fan of Vingago, by the way. Panoy says Erin Gray was in his dreams. She's in my mind every day for some reason. I think I saw her on Instagram. Dave says, I weirdly picture Jonas Crank Parliament with Bootsy Collins. I swear someone a while ago someone said something about Bootsy Collins. I can't remember what that statement was. Looking at the Hotel de Paris, Monte Carlo here. Jonas would be Rick Astley. We want the funk. Gotta have the funk. Oh, Michael. I can't forget what all is love. Oh, that song? Dude, I'm trying to think of the other one. There's another one. Michael McDonald. Dude, I think I need to find out what that song is right now. How am I going to do that? How are we doing that live? Ethan Hayter on course, guys. Hayter should be going to the first checkpoint right away. Soudal Quick Step Rider. Fast Man. Let's see how he's doing. I'm just going to look at any more of the recent times here. Alec Kirsch goes through first checkpoint in 18th place. George Steinhauser in 22nd place. These are like recent times. Larry Warbass went through in 48 seconds down. 48th place. That's 17 seconds down. Ooh, dudes, watch out here. Ethan Hayter goes through first checkpoint, first place. Yeah. Ethan Hayter's just been told, hey, dude, you're 3 seconds up on Josh. Ethan's like, crap. Dude, what a weird predicament to be in. Hayter, first through. Both Brits. And I think Tarling is actually Welsh, isn't he, guys? Because I know you guys are going to like burn me alive for saying that. Yeah, it has to be. With this weird place of birth. Weird. I just said it. Aberaeron with about 48 vowels in there. Let's add about another 30 letters, 12 more vowels, and then you know it's Welsh for sure. But I think he's Welsh. Yeah. Everyone hates me now. Wow. You know what's really cool too, dude? I'm just going to say it. We got 4 riders, top 10 GB. And they're probably saying, don't lump me in with those guys. That's what they're saying. Don't lump me in. Yeah, there it is, Ron. Ethan Hayter, first place. Alexei Litsenko just went through the first checkpoint in 20th. Vout inside the casino here, sitting down on this leather chair that's probably worth about $30,000, all sweaty and sticky from his warm-up. Yeah. The casino's probably like, why are we doing this? Why are we allowing these commoners in here? Okay, Vout's getting ready to go, guys. Got the Red Bull helmet on the Cervelo. Oh, dude, Vout is impressive, man. He's impressive. Got a nice build about him. Cat Stevens was the music that Ziggy grew up with. Oh, yeah. Poggy and Isaac Del Toro strolling out to Triple H's music. It's all about the game. No, dude, my walk-in music would be... this would be my walk-in music. Dude, I listened to the song. And I might have had it on replay 50 times over in a workout. Sexy Boy by Shawn Michaels. Look it up. We're talking that is vintage WWF here over on the Inside Cycling World channel because we talk about anything we feel like here. Cycling mostly. Yeah, Tillerman. Yeah, Quinn with the Hulk Hogan theme, his mustache. Yeah, dude, the helmets are kind of goofy. You know what? I'd say that, I don't know, there's something about Vouts, it looks like it's good for him. Like, it looks good on him. Maybe because he's bigger. Like, the women, the helmets, I don't think they're sized smaller. I think they're riding the same helmets. It kind of looks really ridiculous. Vouts out there now, guys. We're going to have to keep a close eye on Ethan here. I'm going to have to keep my eyes dotted. Whatever. Just lost it. Yeah, Ziggy. If Tarling can't win, I would have granted him this victory for 2,000%. Then Vout must win. Or Primos, of course. Blue Monday would be a good one. This is another new dude. We got another lurker. Salih Hassan. Blue Monday, new order, dude. Classic pure 80s gold. Poggy with Vince McMahon's No Chance in Hell to each one of his competitors. Dude, I used to love WWF. Yeah, time to play the game. Or no, Shawn Michaels, Sexy Boy. That is the song. It's actually on my iPhone, if you believe that. I might be one of the few people in the world that has that song. Yeah, Run to the Hills would be good. Wasted Years. Dude, I got tickets to that concert, and I don't know how to sell them right now. And I'm going to have to contact Joey Jojo to find out how to sell them. It was so weird. Like, it was going to allow me to sell them on my phone, but then it said you need an American debit card. Well, I'm Canadian. Screw you. I want my money back. I bought it with a Canadian credit card. On my PC, Hater takes it. Hater takes it by 4 seconds over Tarling. I mean, guys, it is a bike race. Yeah. I wonder if they had discussions beforehand. Like, dude, what do we do? Dude's top 3 are from Great Britain. That's interesting too. The next 2 riders are both French. So, kind of cool to see that. Oh yeah, Collins Enders could be I'm Too Sexy, Right Said Fred. Keep your I's crossed and your T's dotted. Yeah, Run to the Hills, dude. So yeah, dude, I have tickets to Iron Maiden and Megadeth and Anthrax in LA. Got no one to go with. So I'm selling them. If I can. Nothing else matters. Metallica, that's another one. Sanitarium. That's probably Sanitarium. Might be my favorite Metallica song. Creeping Death. Creeping Death. Nah, Creeping Death, that. Yeah, dude. I've seen Metallica only, because, yeah. 1, 2, 3 times. 3, I saw them in Vegas for the first time ever. I saw them in Indio for the Power Trip. I saw them in Seattle, August 2024, for a 2-night concert. I saw them in Denver for a 2-night concert just last summer, 2025. Primos has just started, guys. Yeah, nice effort by Tarling. However, there's some other dudes that are rocking right now. Let's get a look here. Mads Pedersen went through the intermediate checkpoint in 6th place, guys. So Mads looking good. He's only 5 seconds down at the intermediate. Remember, guys, too, like after the intermediate, it's only it's less than 4 kilometers to the finish. So you could turn it all around, really. Just kick it into another gear. So it's Hayter, Tarling, Thornley, Laporte, Bissio, Chamberlain, Finfisher Black, Cluckers, Romelli, and Kung. That's our top 10 at the moment. Railson, if Collins sees Lorena in Montreal, he'll put up a Right Said Fred. Don't talk, just kidding. Okay. Yeah, so I got to figure out if I'm doing that, guys. Really like to. I don't know what's going on with work. I don't know what I've got myself into. I think I've just inherited so much work from taking over. But the other property manager was kind of like lacking. So my broker's like, dude, he goes, just go talk to them. He goes, you're going to get all that business. And I'm like, okay, man, doing it. Oh, Poggy's on course, guys. Poggy is on course at the moment. The offspring, keep them separated. Ethan Hayter to Josh Allen. Sorry, like the Shawn Michaels super kick to Ric Flair and the Rick retirement. Dude, what about the Shawn Michaels to Bret the Hitman Hart screw job in Montreal, Dave? How about that one? Yeah, the screw job, the Montreal. That's what they call it, the Montreal. Dude, they do go through the tunnel. That's the first time they've shown it. The camera was on Wout van Aert there, and they go through the actual Formula One tunnel. I finally got to see it. Finally. You know which one I'm talking about, guys. A little less conversation. Blah, blah, blah. VD, Vigilante Designs. September 1 taking his daughter to Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson in Denver. on a Saturday, next day, Sunday to Motley Crue. Dude, that'll be awesome. Dude. Designs, Vigilante, I don't, dude, Pedersen finishes about 15 seconds down. That's good for 13th, 16 seconds down. Dude, so great taking kids to hear our music because I think they really appreciate it when they see it. Dude, anyone admit to remembering Rico Suave? Rico. Suave. Dude, locked in. One of the greatest performers of all time. Rico Suave, I totally remember him. Okay, dude. Wout van Aert hits intermediate checkpoint, 3.61 seconds down. Camera's dialed in on him. Here's Primoz. Primoz will be coming up to intermediate check shortly, guys. Primoz is actually chasing after Poggy. Dude, some nice riders here with Wout van Aert, Ivan Romeo, Poggy, and then Primoz on course. Wow, dude, that flew by. Dude, doesn't it just seem like that flew by now? I just kind of lost track of 40 minutes of my life. Dude, we're like at the finish. Huh? Wow, that threw me off. Yeah, so Wout's through 5th place. Ivan Romeo is going to be faster too, guys. Let's see how far down he's going to be. So Romeo is going through it. Remember, this is slightly delayed here. Yeah, so I do know Rico Suave. Colin, what about stage 2 tomorrow? Dude, we're doing it. Is that the question? There is no question in question that we are doing tomorrow's stage. Yeah, we'll be doing it. Glenn Medeiros, I remember that guy too. Oh, dude, I know that song in my head right now. Let's bring back Glenn Medeiros. Let's bring him back. Dude, what is Glenn Medeiros doing right now? That's one of my key questions in life. I always wonder what these dudes are doing. Like, what is Glenn Medeiros doing right now? Probably something a lot more important than I'm doing with my life. Gator saying he predicts that Primoz won't finish La Vuelta. Okay. Yes, Dave, you need acid wash jeans. They got to be ripped. You need a shirt that's kind of been tied. I think he tied his shirt up to like a girl. He kind of like tied it around the midsection. Black leather jacket, headband. Not a headband, like a bandana. You need the bandana wrap and pour about a liter of olive oil in your hair beforehand. And then you're set to be Rico Suave on a Saturday night. NTO. Yeah, dude, it's fine. Rank them. Ultimate Warrior, Sting. Dude, I go with Hulk. Hulk any day. Like, dude, like the biggest WWF, and, you know, I know Sting was WCW. Hulk was probably the biggest star. Yeah, Eddie, I'm going to look at that at the end. We're almost finishing up here, dudes. And man, I can't believe it's 11:30 in the morning for me. I started this at just after 8, I think 10 after 8. And besides that, I've done nothing today. So, Dave, what is the cheesiest music you would hate to admit you kind of like? Dude, if I heard Rico Suave right now, if I was riding my bike, which I'm not, and I heard Rico Suave just pop up on my phone, I would listen to it probably on repeat, the whole song. Like over and over and over for an hour straight. Oh, yeah, Sting. Okay, Sting, the other Sting, not that Sting. Fields of Gold, love that song. Okay, dudes, let me just jump back here again. Still hater at the first checkpoint. Everyone's through now. I don't see Primos's time popping up. Has it showed up? It has. So Primoz is 16th place at the first show. Ooh, Poggy is on. I can't believe that. Poggy's only 2 seconds down at the first checkpoint. Second place overall. So I guess UAE's saying, okay, problem. You know what? Poggy's telling them what he's doing. Like, you know what, dudes? I'm going to try to win it. Yeah. Okay. Wout's on a good time. He's just coming up out of the tunnel right now, guys. 200 meters to go. But he's not going to get his time. He's over it now with 125 meters to go. Vought's going to have a really nice time. Probably going to be top 5. And, ooh, 6th, 7th. 7th place, that's 9 seconds down. Okay, here's Ivan Romeo. Dude, this has been a blast today. Having a lot of fun now. Dude, I feel like I'm just hitting my stride. I'm feeling like if the stage was like another 6 hours long, I could just go all the way. Lock in, boys. Lock in. Bay 12, please. Pinoy saying here, tomorrow stage is almost flat. 2 category 3 mountain points. Tony Kuburaidu saying that Poggy probably wouldn't want it. But dude, he's so close. He's only 2 seconds off of Ethan Hayter at that first checkpoint. All we got left out there is Romeo, Poggy, and Primoz. Romeo comes out of the chute right now. He's already over the time. We'll have a pretty decent finish here. Be outside the top 10 though. Dave has the leather. No shirt needed. Oh, you're just going no shirt. Sexy. The bandana on the ankle. 18th place here at 18 seconds for Ivan Romeo. Yeah, dude, that was a look back then too. You put a bandana around your ankle. Dude, it probably indicated something. Remember back in the day, it was like, oh, if you wear a green handkerchief in your back pocket, it's, Gator, dude, I feel sorry for you. I once bought a Taylor Swift song. I just by mistake deleted it from my library. I'm like, yeah, dude, you were like, I don't even want my money back. Don't even want my money back. Dude, Poggy is smashing it in. Poggy will probably take first place, guys. Poggy is going to be so close. Nope, he's not getting it. He's getting it. 9/100ths of a second. Poggy rips it away from Ethan Hayter. 9/100ths of a second. At 50 meters to go, he still had 5 seconds left. So it's about 10 meters per second. And he just took it. 9/100ths. I'm surprised they let him go that hard. He's the man. Poggy will win this. Primoz is not going to win it. Primoz was like 16 seconds down at the intermediate, so he's way behind now. Wow. Impressive. Okay, cheesy song for me. Full transparency. I have Rick Derringer, Real American on my playlist in a hidden file under sales training. Dude, I don't even know who that is. Rick Derringer, Real American? Hidden on a playlist. Sales training. You're that embarrassed by this song. Dude, I'm going to listen today, and it might be my ride bike for 2 hours song. It's the only song I'll listen to out of respect for Mr. DiBiase today. Dude, if I hate it, I'm not listening to it. Dude, Primoz is coming in next. Okay, dudes. Let's just get wrapped up here. So, yeah, dudes, there we go. Primoz wins it by 9/100ths of a second over Ethan Hayter. Josh Charling at 4.19 seconds. Ooh, Poggy looks a little bit ticked off at the finish line here. He's not happy about something. Super crowded. Dude, that's why they have the handlers at the finish. Those handlers are super important. You know, you see these guys? They get kind of handsy on the riders. They're trying to get their dudes through. There's so much. It's very congested here at the finish. Callum Fornley, 4th. Christophe Laporte in 5th place. Leo Bissio, Oscar Chamberlain, Wout van Aert, Finn Fisher-Black, and Arthur Kluckers rounds out the top 10. We're going to quickly jump ahead here, guys, because I got to get moving. We start in Monaco tomorrow. Second stage, Vuelta Espana. Here is going to be our profile. Looks like it could be a pretty interesting day, guys. Breakaways, strongmen, Mads Pedersen. Dude, it's a Mads Pedersen day. Yeah. Sprint point is not until the last quarter of the race. I think we got some time bonifications out there too. At the same point as the sprint point yesterday, I think. So I think we got time and green jersey points there. 2 category 3s, a bunch of uncategorized climbs. Dude, I'm looking forward to it. Let me just give you the start time. Oof. Oh, God, help me. So the race starts tomorrow at 4:16 in the morning for me. So I'm going to be up at 3 a.m. again. Dudes, I love it. I will be back tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Dudes, I think I'm all caught up. I'm just going to roll to the end here. The Peloton should do a wide protest to try and remove Boggy and the entire UAE. Vigilante saying, okay, Taddy just being greedy at this point. Yeah, dude, I mean, I was going to say before it even started, let's see how much more hate Poggy's going to get. The only, I think he's loved by UAE, and everyone else is like, "Grr." Oh, dude, Mr. DiBiase, dude, I swear to we need to like plan some kind of meetup. Hulk Hogan's theme music, I blast that crap all the time secretly. Animotion, Obsession, right? Are you talking about that song, dude? I love that song. I absolutely love that song. Dude, you should listen to that one more often. Dude, Salil Hassan here. Thank you again for your commentary. Dude, I will be back tomorrow. Really looking forward to it. We're just getting back into the stride, dudes. Remember, we took 12 days off where I didn't talk continuously at random people across the universe. I'm so glad to be back. I've got so much to do today now, but maybe I'm overthinking it too. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. Guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early. Remember, 4:15 a.m. for me. French press coffee all the way. Colin, Inside Cycling World. I'm going to thank Joey again for the thumbnails. Thanks, Joey. And we'll see you tomorrow.